And welcome guys to today's stream. My name is Starion Costumes and we're about to embark on our next journey through medieval Bohemia. The time is here, the time is now, and so are you guys. I hope you had an amazing start in this week because it will get even better now. We are going to follow the main questline, focus on the main questline because, as you guys know, 6th of September, Malashov, Czech Republic, KCD FanFest. I'll be there. And I hope you will there too. But I think at least at that point, I should have probably finished the main quest line in the game. Because if I get spoiled, it's definitely a bad event. And I do not want that to happen. So we'll focus on the main quest line here. I hope you enjoy my nice self-made hood that I made. It's all hand-stitched. You know, all the love for my boy Hans Capon out there. But even more love goes out to the amazing voice actors of KCD2 and Stalker 2. Because, you know, both games have quite a similar cast for several roles. So it's a pleasure to be hearing those familiar voices in KCD2 again. And without further ado, let's get into today's game. Ginny, glad to have you here again. I hope you're doing fine. I mean, I really like the different endings of Stalker 2, and to be honest, I think that the best ending that we have so far is probably the Skiff ending. Like, the Scar ending was terrible, and the Strelok ending was also quite terrible. I think maybe Skiff is the best one, but we will see when GC either releases DLCs or the next game. But I'm very curious to see how the story will develop. Hey Kilo, great to have you here, man. I hope you're doing fine. I just auditioned for a DC voiceover for the Joker for a small project. Hell yeah. What kind of project, man? Like a fan film? Oh yeah. Actually, to match the atmosphere, we just sat down at this beautiful bench here.
You silly doggy.
Yes, this is my silly doggy. Always pet the dog. It's super important to pet the dog. All my friends love to pet dogs. If you don't like petting dogs, you're not one of my friends. It's quite simple. All my friends respect and love animals. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, sure. We need to finish the quest, huh?
I'm happy for you.
Greetings, sir. What would you like?
Let's see. Do you think she has decent work for us? Oh, I hope that GSC will give us a decent DLC. We need that Limansk DLC to come. We need the Limansk DLC. Like and I honestly, mark my words, guys. Mark my words here in stream right freaking now. If GSC Game World makes a DLC, it will be a Limansk DLC. Why? Quite simple. In Stalker 2, we went to the bridge to Limansk and we could hear the radio calls from Limansk. They wouldn't, they wouldn't put something like that in the game without any reason, you know? I'm quite sure that they included this for a very certain reason. I think that Limansk will be definitely a part of the next DLC. I mean, it would be kind of crazy to not add Limansk. It's probably one of the most iconic cities in the game. I mean, not surprising, there are only 3. Pripyat? That city at Limansk. Hell yeah. That's that. Okay, so don't spoil or anything, Kilo. Just throw a link in the Discord when you are done and when you're ready to talk about it.
I'm Henry, a new member of the guild.
I'm Rat. That's what they call me. My nimble fingers can deal with any lock. Me and Hog, we're the main workforce in the guild. Hog is my best friend.
Hell yeah.
Chenyek said you might have some work on the side for
We
me.
live in a society.
You did a pretty good job last time.
Or
I'll give you that.
should be more
So,
correct, we
I
live in a
think we can be
community.
trusted.
So, do you have something?
You know the rules. If I tell you about it, you can't back out.
I know how it is. I'll do it.
Okay,
Good.
let's see.
But there's a catch. It's not dangerous, it's just not for the faint of heart. You see, a certain mine owner recently kicked the bucket, and we need to bring him back to life. That Hanneman rot may have been a cunt, but he sure was rich, and above all, childless. So, by law, the church, the city, and that Hungarian horse son Sigismund will all get a share of his property.
And what do you want me to do?
Fortunately, Rot was vain enough to be buried in a tomb with his rings, and more importantly, his seal.
They want to fake his
I
testament.
understand. The guild could use the seal to conclude a few interesting binding contracts, eh?
Oi, big yo.
Most astute.
Great to have you here as
Exactly
well.
so.
Hope
Bring me
you're
the
doing
seal
well, man, and you had a
whatever
good
else
start
you
in the
find
week.
on
How was your
way
hand
is
doing, mate?
yours. Corpses can always be difficult, so if you want any good luck charms, just say so.
Where is the dead mine owner's tomb?
Right in the Sedlet's graveyard in the underground. ossuary.
Don't tell me I have to
Just
dig for
look a
graveyards.
freshly bricked hole in the wall. It might be marked with something.
How do I get to the underground ossuary?
That's the hard part. But maybe one of the monks that take care of the
And
ossuary
before
will help
pretend
you.
to be dead.
There's always one nearby. You just have to figure out how to approach him.
What does the seal look like?
Nothing special. Just a bronze seal on a neck chain.
Good. Now I know everything.
So, break a leg, brother.
Do you have one of those thief's charms for good luck?
Thieves' charms.
Naturally.
What?
Tried and true.
I mean, do these things work,
Yours
guys? Do you
for a
know
few
that?
groschen.
Fine. I'll buy it.
Yeah, definitely not for
Do you
bad
accept?
price.
You really won't convince me like this. By all means. Here it
Okay.
is.
Well,
Serve you
Ginny.
well.
Wait. Do you mean heads up for KCD or for Stalker?
I'll have a look.
Which game are you referring to? I need more info on that.
Good day. Good evening. What? Careful.
Because here in KCD, well, the story is quite simple. You were... I mean, whoa, like a quick summary. Okay, so... Hey, Corby, schön, dass du am Start bist. Okay, let's sum up KCD story. KCD story, quick summary. How do I sum up the story quite well? Okay, so overall, you are the friend and bodyguard and counselor of the nobleman Hans Capon von Pürkstein, and your task was to go to Trotsky Castle and deliver an important message regarding the negotiations between Lord von Berghoff and the royals from Ratai. But of course you were ambushed, you lost all your stuff, you look like a hobo, you go to Trotsky Castle, nobody believes you, you are trying to get into Trotsky Castle somehow. By actually working for a blacksmith, you managed to get to the wedding in Seldlitz to talk to... What was it, Seldlitz? Anyway, you managed to get to a wedding where von Berghoff is supposedly showing up, but he doesn't, because he's attacked on the way. So von Berghoff is not coming. In the end, it seems like Henry was trying to, rizz up the bride, which he was not doing, but it just looks like that. A big brawl starts, and both Henry and Lord Capon are taken to Trotsky Castle as prisoners. Henry has to work his debt off. Sir Hans Capon, because he was also hunting for wild game,
What a day that was. I
is
apologize.
now forced to, kind of expect execution. But luckily, Henry tries to save him. He kind of manages that, because in the last moment, Herd von Berghoff arrives and stops the entire thing. Everything's cleared out. They finally believe that Sir Hans Capon and Henry are indeed in the service of royals, and they are able to deliver the message. After that, we're supposed to attack the bandits in the castle that are responsible for the attack on us, and also on von Berghoff. But as we find out, von Berghoff was never planning to work with us on any occasion. He will just used us because he already pledged loyalty to Sigismund. But luckily, the so-called bandits are actually enemies of Sigismund, and it just mistook us, unfortunately, for messengers that were working with Sigismund. So we find out that Jan Žižka indeed is one of these so-called bandits, but we kind of join the rebels and get into a fight. They attack the fortress. We try to defend the fortress, but they have one of the first cannons in the area and just blast the tower, and we end up half dead. Henry manages to survive somehow. Lord Capon is taken away and into custody. And here we are right now at this very point, looking for Hans Capon, looking for our contact in Kuttenberg that is supposed to help us in the fight against Sigismund. And, well, we're just wasting time with side quests.
Said you have some more work for me.
That's the summary.
Well, you might have noticed there's some houses in Kuttenberg with peculiar symbols on them.
Of course I have.
I figured someone like you would notice
No,
them
I have
right
not noticed
away.
them.
But I'm sure you don't know why they're there, eh?
What are they for?
Before we was here, before the guild, even before Sigismund turned up, this whole place was under the thumb of another gang.
Right, Kobe? That song
They
is
didn't have
fucking
a name,
amazing.
And they wasn't aiming at a greater cause like us. They was mostly thieves, but it was hard to get the drop on them, on account of how cunning they was.
And they use these symbols.
They thought them up.
What do you want from me?
Every symbol has its own meaning. It can be used to find out something about the house it's on. Something that could be useful for us fellas. Only we ain't been able to figure out what they mean yet.
Ah.
Maybe entrances
Starting
to the
to dawn on
mines?
me.
Or like the
Sigismund
shafts under the
scattered
city?
them gang of thieves soon as he showed up. Most of them is likely pushing up daisies. Being able to use them symbols would come in plenty handy for us. Think of all the benefits.
I mean, this is kind of interesting because there is an entire system of caves under
but he used to call himself
Kuttenberg.
Greaser. He was a bit of a know-it-all and made fun
Oh,
of
Hindig
everything.
again.
I sent Hogg to find out the meaning of the symbols from him, but I'd rather someone else kept an eye on him.
Where can I find this Pinhead Greaser fella?
I'm glad you're up for it. His house is on the edge of the check quarter, near the gate. I'll be with you, and have a pleasant evening.
Alright. And actually, I think we have to even get to him for the main quest line, don't we? That was something, if I remember correctly. This quest? Nah, I'm not going to bother with that one now. Yeah, let's go. We need to find that lad.
People! Good people! Help out!
But yeah, basically the story has some pretty darn good twists and is also a tale of betrayal. So now we are in Kuttenberg trying to find our contact, and especially trying to figure out how
At your service.
to get our boy Hans Kaplan back. He was kind of responsible himself, ending up in troubles like that, but that's a different take. That's a different take, lads. And I hope that at some point we'll be able to enter the Welsh court already. I'm still looking forward to that. Damn, like, is my voice actually lower than usual? I kind of have the feeling that my voice is a little bit lower and more, you know, hummy, I would say. Or am I just being too self-conscious right now? Okay, somewhere around taverns that evening. Let's just take a look at what the quest tells us. Okay, a guy who attacks the drunks in this area. Fine. I mean, if someone knows something about some dude robbing or mugging alcoholics, it's probably the owner of the tavern. That's like the closest thing. Oh.
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for this vagabond. Goes by the name of Goatskin.
I don't know him, but this is a miner's tavern. They'll know better than me. Or Wayman the innkeeper might know something.
I'm looking for this vagabond.
Is he a miner?
Don't think so.
I'd ask the miners in any case.
Okay, he's not much of a help. Brother, but which miners? I don't see any miners around here. Gotta be kidding me. Where is everyone? Flippin' heck.
I'm looking for this vagabond. Goes by the name of Goatskin.
Aye, Goatskin. That rings a bell. But I don't come here often. See if there's something you want to know, ask the miners.
But where?
Their tavern. Take care, have a good evening.
Hey, guard. I have to tell you something. I ran into
what?
a secret band of thieves. They call themselves the Guild.
No, 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 no!
Claim
I didn't
they're
want to
fighting
do
against
that.
Sigismund, but all they really do is rob and steal.
Damn. That's a bit above my station. You'll have to go directly to Bailiff Plummel. If you don't find him at the town hall...
No, no, no. No, 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 no. Definitely not, man. Definitely not. We're going back. Flippin' heck. That was not intended at all right now. Yikes.
Good evening, what do you need?
But hey, at least the music is good. Even though we kind of messed up here. Okay, let's get back to the city. Quick fast travel around here. Yeah, Starion freaking toasted himself right now. Damn. I've no idea how I messed up that badly, but I really did.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Where does the water come from?
A fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
Where did you get that new vent?
Fuck that. I'm telling you, nobody gives a shit about your drivel.
You think I'm scared of you, fucker?
Enough, damn it.
You're a dead man.
Let's go! Hell yeah! Kick him! Kick him, bro! Ah, what a weak move. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's how you go. Yeah, give it to him.
Filthy vermin.
You!
Nice.
My God!
Hey!
A brawl!
Stop fighting!
This is
I'll be
unbelievable.
done with you in a flash.
You've no chance against me.
Go fuck yourself.
You can't take me.
Just standing in the corner and yelling. Oh damn, finish him.
You're no match for me.
Come on, man. Set him sleeping.
Mistake, you cunt.
You fight like an old hag.
Come on, man.
What's that? Why did you do that?
Come on, come on. You can do it. Give it to him. Oh no.
You're no match
I
for
don't
me.
have the whole day for you.
Come on, bro. Finally knock him out. No, no.
I feel quite hungry.
For Christ's sake.
You fight like an old hag.
Come on, man. Can you finally finish this
Why
fight?
did you do that? Take that.
No.
I can still
Why
take
are you
it.
lacking?
Ain't had enough yet.
Why?
Does anybody live by the Bible these days?
Yeah, nobody lives by the Bible these days. The West has fallen. Billions must die.
Stop feeding him!
Oh shit! He sleep.
Wake up!
He folded like a camping chair, man. Let's get the hell out of here.
Very odd. I apologize.
Damn. That bro went.
Good day to you.
That bro was completely flattened.
I'm looking for someone called Goatskin. I hear he hangs around here.
Goatskin? That mangy piece of shit. He turns up on the street now and then. But he never shows his face in my alehouse. No Germans come here. Zum Glück.
Zum Glück.
Goatskin's German? I didn't know that.
Goatskin's above all a slippery bastard who can't be trusted. I've no idea what language he speaks. What I do know is he likes robbing Deutscher merchants. And they don't come in here.
Deutsche merchants.
It sounds like you're not too fond of Germans.
It's the local yakkers who can't stand them. I've got nothing against them fuckers myself. If you've got glint, come in and make yourself at home. If you ain't, then fuck off.
Based. Based as hell.
Any idea where I might find Goatskin then?
You could try asking in the bathhouse, behind the yards in Hrada Quarter. They get a lot of well-heeled Deutschers in there. And some young wench there's been seeing Goatskin for a while now.
Uh-oh.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
My homie's getting laid.
Have something at least, since I gave you the goods on everything. I helped you out, didn't I? Don't be a pinch purse and cough up a bit of glint, eh?
Yeah, I'll do that, man.
What do you have for...
I mean, bro helped me out, so let's just buy something. You know, we gotta keep it real here. Damn, he has a book? He has a skill book. Holy shit. And an entire chicken. Chicken jockey!
How's this?
Well, I...
Nice. Completely lowballed him.
Oh, excuse me.
God be with you, my friend.
Oh damn, that's actually good to know, Ginny. But luckily, I do not socialize with people who get into fights quite often. So, like, besides of my sword fighting guys. You know, I think that's like an exception. Sorry, I need a shortcut through your house. Sorry.
You're not allowed here.
I'm already leaving. Ciao. Imagine someone just, you know, taking a shortcut for your entire house.
That's it. Go now.
So how much did you pay then? It was a good deal.
Honey, come here.
Greetings, sir.
Udo von Tauber Bischofsheim. Who is that?
Gott, ist das Blut?
Ja, deins vielleicht, Digga.
What?
Kompochi, Привет, welcome to the stream.
I'm Heinrich von Skalitz.
I'm Udo from Taubisch. Nein, Tauberhofs. Heim. Scheiße. Aus Tauberbischofsheim.
Aha. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Herr Udo.
Ebenfalls. Spielst du Würfel?
Ja, klar.
Nice. You want to play?
Ja, klar. Let's go. I mean, ripping off.
Let's play some dice.
Ja, sehr gut. Wiedersehen, mein Herr.
Okay, let's see. Ooh. What is... Wait, this one is special. What does this one do?
I'll have a jug of wine.
Hugo's dice. Okay, this one seems to be good. Need this one. Uneven numbers.
At your service, sir.
I mean, since this dice is pretty expensive, it's probably a good one, I would say.
A large beer.
Tower Bischofsheim? Seriously, Jenny? No, no way. What are the odds? What are the odds? Kompochik, you're absolutely right. We really need to get together in a Discord soon. If you can actually... I think it's a good idea, Kompochik. I'll be down for that. We just need a game to play together. Maybe with the community 7 we can play multiplayer. And that doesn't lag us to death.
My humble respects.
Ginny, I did not even know that a place like Tower Bischofsheim exists. Heute wirst du abgezogen, ey. Ooh. 2 1s, 2 5s, and 2 6s.
Come and take a swig, sweetheart.
Yeah, let's see. Maybe we were lucky with the next throw.
Come on, come and have a sip. First you'll have a sip, then I'll have a
This looks
sip.
good. No, this is actually not good.
Hey, Anson.
If I was you,
Okay.
I'd take
Come on,
it.
come on, come on, come on. 2 1s. Yeah, I think we're... Yeah. You know what? Let's
Dearie, come
take the
and have a
2
sip.
1s and call it a day. Hell yeah. Definitely down, Kompochik.
Come and
Definitely
take
down
a
for
swig,
that.
sweetheart.
Schön.
I have most games.
I'll give you some
Like, I don't know most games, but I have a ton of games.
something more.
Garry's Mod, Counter-Strike Source, and
Your turn.
Team Fortress 2 and whatever, so... As long as we find something we all can play.
Your husband
Ooh, baby. Wait. I'm tripping. 2, 3. Yeah. No. 2, 3. Ah, wait. Yeah, I'm missing either a 6 or a 1. Blin. We're taking these. Okay, let's see. Maybe we're lucky. Come on. I think there's a 1 among
like
this.
I'm invisible.
Yeah.
Come and have a drink. I'll give you
Let's play it safe. No, Kompochik. No, not the battery, man.
Schön.
Take my PDA, bro.
Verdammt!
First you'll have a sip, then I'll have a sip of you. Hey, Anson. Come and have a drink.
All right, Kompochik. See you later, man.
Come and take a swig, sweetheart.
A jug of wine, thanks.
Dearie, come and have a
La Bodisia. Barbarat, ich grüße dich. Schön, dass du am Start bist.
Hey, Anson.
Nicht viel. Wir haben gerade eine neue Quest angenommen und haben uns jetzt hier hingesetzt zum Würfeln. That's about it.
Come on.
Was ist
Und
los?
ich glaube, wenn Kompochik jetzt
It's all
abspringt,
yours.
ist das wieder ein deutscher Stream. Hugos Würfel.
Hey, dearie, come and have a sip with me.
3 Einsen. Bro, das war's. Du bist einfach gebacken.
My friend.
Come and take a swig, sweetheart.
Mein Gott, warum?
Verdammt nochmal.
Ja.
So, shall we play?
Was?
Why not?
Ja, okay.
Ah,
Okay. Will er nochmal ablosen?
Hey, Anson. Come and have a drink.
Oh, Fortuna. Möge der beste Mann
Lass
gewinnen.
wir mal diesmal ohne spezielle Würfel spielen. Einfach mal fair.
Come and have a sip.
It looks pretty bad, huh?
Das war ein Fehler.
I'll have a sip of you.
Digga.
Hier.
Let's drink.
Ach, komm ey. Also einmal fair spielen, ey. Ja, kann ich auch mal würfeln?
Hey, dearie, come and have a sip with me.
Pass auf, jetzt kriegt er irgendwie das ganze Brett frei. Nee.
Schön.
Digga. Mach doch mal einen entspannten. Wie viel willst du denn noch würfeln?
Verdammt!
Let's drink.
Ja, Bro hat einfach alles Oh. Mm. Oh, das ist ein Start. Ey, ganz ehrlich, was flüstern mir die Mädels da die ganze Zeit zu, verdammt? Ich will doch einfach nur eine Runde würfeln. Kann ein Mann sich nicht einmal in Ruhe beschäftigen?
Like this.
Komm on, bitte. Oh nein.
Entschuldigung.
Bitte ich hoffe, er verkackt. Ich hoffe, er verkackt noch. Digga.
Zum Schluss.
Wunderbar. Noch ein.
Ja, Digga, ich will mein Geld zurück. Ja, Spiel war einfach riesiger Fehler. Das ist Fakel. So.
Mal sehen, wer heute Abend Glück hat.
Komm, den nehmen wir jetzt hops. Den nehmen wir jetzt hops. 2-2. Oh, Digga, ist das schwach, ey. Das ist so ein schwacher Wurf. Also, basically, Fakel ist ein relativ leichtes Spiel, Genie. Es geht darum, bei Fakel kannst du 1 und 5 scoren. Sprich, wenn du eine 1 hast oder eine 5, kannst du sie scoren. Ansonsten brauchst du eine Straße oder du brauchst mindestens 3 von einer Zahl. Sprich 3 Sechsen, 3 Vieren, 3 Zweien und so weiter. Zwei Einsen. Wir können hier 3 Einsen draus machen. Wenn wir uns das nächste Mal auf einem Event sehen, bringe ich dir gerne Fakel bei. Ich habe hier meine selbst 3D gedruckten Würfel zum Fakelspielen. Sogar mit KCD-Logo.
Wunderbar.
Digga, wie kann das denn sein, dass ich gegen den Typen verliere? Ja, ich will mein Geld zurück.
Why not?
Boah, Spielsucht kickt einfach anders, ey. Das ist unglaublich.
Was ist denn los? Ein Bier bitte. Davon hätte ich gern noch mehr, bitte.
Ich hoffe, das Glück steht mir bei.
Ist ein cooles Spiel. Hier im Spiel ist es natürlich nur ein bisschen modifiziert, weil du halt entsprechend auch ein bisschen cheaten kannst. Sprich, zum Beispiel der Teufelskopfwürfel ist ein Special-Würfel, wenn der auf dem Teufelskopf landet, setzt der Teufelskopf eine beliebige Zahl in der Zahlenfolge, die du gerade brauchst.
Diese.
Na komm.
Hier.
Das Geile war ja, ich war in Luxemburg auf der Convention und habe da einen Fotografen aus Deutschland getroffen.
Nein.
Und nach der Con sind wir zusammen in ein Restaurant gegangen.
Dann.
Also die ganze Truppe von der Convention, eine größere Gruppe. Und diese Truppe hat dann festgestellt, dass die Stimmung relativ cool und locker ist und so weiter. Und ich habe irgendwann natürlich angefangen, weil mir Wart aufs Essen zu langweilig wurde, mit meinen Würfeln rumzuspielen. Und der Typ hat diese Würfel erkannt und so man so, ja, KCD und so, guck ich so, ja, ganz genau, da war das Logo drauf. Und wir kamen ins Quatschen. Und ich habe gefragt, so, ey, kannst du Fakel spielen? Er so, ja, kann ich. So, kein Scheiß? So, ja. Und haben wir in diesem italienischen Restaurant gesessen, haben einfach am Tisch wie die Schweine Fakel gespielt.
I'd like something to eat.
So.
Scheiß drauf.
Her mit meiner Kohle, Digga.
Verdammt nochmal. So.
Nein, das reicht jetzt.
Ha.
Verdammt. Nur Zeit verbraten beim Zocken, ey. Unglaublich.
Then I'll have a sip of you.
Lausige Marie. Oh, Beata, guck mal.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin.
Gunnar, ich grüße dich.
Do I know him?
Welcome, Gunnar.
That fucker is the bane of our lives. Why are you even looking for an idiot like him?
I'll go and sort things out with him. By hand.
So you should. And give him 1 or 2 for me too, the bastard.
Do you know where he might be?
How should I know? If I knew, I'd have told Adam long ago.
What?
He'd wring the bastard's neck in a trice. Last week alone, he robbed 3 of our customers. All German.
Why does he choose to rob Germans?
A German merchant always has more coin in his purse than a Czech one. Haven't you noticed that?
Das ist übrigens falsch. Wenn ich hier in Tschechien bin, habe ich nie Bargeld dabei. Ich zahle immer grundsätzlich mit Karte. Nie Bargeld. Dann merkt euch das, wenn ihr nach Tschechien reist, zahlt mit Karte und Preis immer in Kronen, nie in Euro, immer in Kronen. Wait. Are you being serious, man? Like, did they just run into each other randomly, or did Goldskin stream snipe Luke Dale, just like I stream sniped Luke Dale? I mean, it was so odd, but Luke Dale and I were in Prague at literally the same time, and he was live streaming, and I just arrived in Prague, went to the hotel, took everything that I had, threw it in there, you know, got myself fresh after 9 hours of train, and then instantly moved out to find out where he was seen in stream last, because the stream of course was over at that point. And I just came the last right moment while Luke was leaving to actually shake his hand and say hi. Like, just in the last moment, I caught Luke Dale. That was the first time that I ever stream sniped someone, and it felt kind of dirty, but I don't regret it. Like, I would probably, I don't know if I would do it again, but you know, chat, the odds were just, you know, what are the odds that you're at the same time in Prague, around 900 kilometers from your hometown, and you have the chance to run into Luke Dale?
Could you tell me where exactly he robbed the customers?
Hard to say.
If you had one chance or one opportunity to shake the hand of one of your favorite voice actors, would you do it? Would you take it? Or would you let it slip?
For good reason.
Have you got any German customers here now?
What do you think? No, because words got round.
Since we are at the bathhouse,
he couldn't care
we need to show that we are better than the others.
Here now?
So people have some respect. And for that,
like every
always good to have
I don't know why he comes here of all places.
the right
All he
drip.
cares about is drink and dice.
Oh, come on, man. Here we go. Sweet. It's all about the respect.
You know Goatskin seeing one of your girls?
What? Nonsense. I mean, I wouldn't put anything past my girls, but I can't believe they choose to hang out with a vagabond like that.
That's what I heard.
Everyone badmouths whores. You know what it's like. Nobody stands up for them. But if it's true, then as soon as I found out who,
That is
she'll
just
be
right
out on
around the
arse.
corner. You're right, Gunnar.
Thanks.
You're welcome. And have a word with Adam if you really want to find your goat skin. He's the owner.
I mean, the thing is,
reckon he'd
I
be keen to
probably
find
need
him
just
too.
a drunk German, you know, who plays dice, take him as a bait, follow him through the city, and then Goatskin will probably just show up.
I have more.
Again.
Thanks.
Okay, she's not much of a help.
Hey, dearie. Come and have a sip with me.
Herrgott.
Come and take
I
a
love
swig, sweetheart.
Kuttenberg.
Listen, Udo from...
Aus Taberbischofsheim.
I think it's about time you headed home, Goodman.
Pa. Home? So early? Warum?
Come and take a swig, sweetheart.
Yeah, let's go with... I mean, this was probably the easiest one.
Hey, handsome. Come and have a drink.
You're a merchant, aren't you, Goodman?
Handler. Jawohl. I am.
I'm a merchant as well. They're looking for you where the merchants' wagons are parked. There seems to be a problem.
Problem? What problem?
What problem? Kolega problem.
Feuer? Again? What have those idiots done this time?
I don't know. But you should go take a look.
Ah, so. I will go then.
Okay, let's follow him. And then Goatskin will probably show up and try to rob him. And then we'll beat up Goatskin.
Come and take a swig, sweetheart. I'm expecting an important visitor, and I want you to take good care of him. I knew I could rely on you. Just hang in there. What do you mean? It's just...
Why does he have a lantern and I don't have a lantern? I want a lantern too. Ticka zacka. Hoi, hoi, hoi! Hip hip, hurrah! And the third thing, we're not repeating here. It's a German meme. Hoi, hoi, hoi! Oh man.
Kuttenberg. What a lovely city.
You know, this is like, yeah, lovely city. Dog pisses.
Prost! Kuttenberg. Kuttenberg. What a lovely city.
I'm kind of feel bad for using them as bait, but a man gotta do what a man gotta do.
Love Kuttenberg. 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 What a lovely city.
Well, actually, we can add to the atmosphere for a moment.
Drunk.
Wait, maybe let's take this one here. Yeah. You know, get it more atmospheric here in stream with the decent light.
Kuttenberg. Kuttenberg. What a lovely city.
What are you sneaking around here for, you crook?
Drunk.
Ich bin drunk. Kann der Typ sie immer nicht ausrauben? Ein Prosit auf Gemütlichkeit. Typical German thing. Be in Czech Republic, get fucking drunk, be loud at night.
Careful.
Must be German tradition.
Kuttenberg.
All right, minor Freunde. Hand over the geld and I won't, you know, hurt you.
What's going on here?
He wanted to rob me.
I can see that. I think you should go, Herr Udo.
Yeah.
This is some mix-up. I wasn't going to rob him, honest.
If I'm not mistaken, you're Goatskin.
Yeah, that's me, What do you want?
I have a couple of questions for you.
Is the screen black when he talks to him?
I never
Yeah,
told
kinda.
nobody. Nobody. I swear. I'll even swear to Samuel on his God if he wants.
Wait, is Goldskin a Jew?
What god? What the hell are you talking about?
Their God. You know, him up there. Whatever them people call him.
What people?
Sam and his lot. Like, them folks, innit?
Who the hell is Samuel?
You weren't sent by Sam.
I wouldn't be asking you if I was, would I?
You know, like, I promise not to talk about it no more. They'll kill me otherwise.
I mean, this one might be even more of a truth. But let's go for it.
I get that, but do you think they'll just forget about it? How long do you intend to hide?
Until I have enough. You know, glint to take off.
I could help you with that. I know a lot of people. Getting you out of town won't be a problem. If you help me, I'll help you.
That sounds, you know, promising. But I still need coin. I can't just pack up and take off.
Come on.
Coin shouldn't be a problem.
Let's see, maybe we can
I know somewhere you can hole up.
be successful with
Help
this one.
me, and I'll pay you back.
Well, I'd like to know what place you have in mind, innit?
Do you know the Devil's Den?
Oh, okay.
It's a
It's
shithole.
probably an
Ain't too fond
effective
of me
one.
neither. And the feeling
Yeah, I know it's
mutual, like.
nobody has a light, and it's also pretty
Aye,
pretty dark.
You're thinking of the band that used to be there. Now it's my comrades who have it under their thumb. Just tell them Henry sent you, and they'll let you stay a while. If you help me, that is.
That don't sound too bad. Folks are getting fed up with me here. What'll it cost me?
Just some information. That's all.
All right. Well, what do you want to know?
I heard you were spying for some nobleman. Is that true?
I was doing nothing but, you know, like, I was spying for 2 weeks.
Nothing but 2 weeks. Perfectly normal thing.
Who is this Samuel you're so afraid of?
He just hired me. He's one of them lot. You know, them Jews. innit? He was nice to me.
Oy
till I started
vey! He snitched.
Do you know where I could find this Samuel?
Go to that, you know, synagogue. He hangs around it in front of it, and people, like, brings him news of what's on the grapevine, you know. And evenings he sits around at the King Solomon. It's like a, you know, a Jewish tavern. But watch out. They ain't too welcoming towards our people there.
Have you ever heard the name Liechtenstein?
I don't know him, but I heard Samuel telling his people, like them Jews, I mean, about...
Like them Jews, I mean.
Liechtenstein.
What exactly did he say? Did he speak about him in a good way or a bad way?
I don't know. I just remembered a funny name. I don't pay much heed to things that what don't concern
Oh
me.
my god. That's my fault. You want to be a spy?
And you call yourself a spy?
Watch it, mate. I remember things well enough, but only what they pays me to remember. I ain't gonna, you know, fill my head up with shit that don't concern me for free.
Jesus wept. What is it you did as a spy?
Mostly I was standing guard in front of that palace, you know, like Rutard's place. I was watching for who was going in and out, see? You know, who, with who, where, when, and that.
And what went on there?
Well, people was coming and going, all sorts of nobles, and I'd tell Samuel what colours they was carrying, see? I was good at that. I remember pictures good, you know?
I'll be going then. And you should disappear. Now you've got somewhere to go.
All right, listen, now you've helped me out, I'll be hitting the road, soon at any rate. So I can
Bros
let you
gave
have
me
some-
for free?
It won't
No
be no
way.
use to me anyway.
What is it?
What do you have to offer me?
I put some things aside. It's a well-hidden stash, but it ain't easy to get to it.
Okay, let's check it
I
out.
ain't gonna risk it now.
Sounds like a cool thing.
What's in the stash?
All kinds of stuff, but mainly stuff I couldn't flog. I recently robbed this fool, some scholar fella. But you look like you'd know what to do with it.
That sounds interesting. Where is it?
In them secret, you know, tunnels under the city.
Tunnels? Secret passageways? Stop blethering and tell me where it is.
I ain't blathering. It's in the passageways beneath the city. I can find it.
I mean, we've been already in the passageways in the city, so Henry should know about that, but...
You can clear out my stash, and judging by the look of you,
go now,
knowing your way
Liechtenstein.
round, you know, underground-like, that ought to come in handy for you, innit?
Samuel is based. Yeah, I'm interested to meet him.
Walk around underground? How are you going to teach me? You said you were going to pack up and go.
Aye, like, look, if I tell you, it won't be no secret no more, innit? Wait and
What's
see.
the point? Wait and see.
Oh, Christ almighty.
How much does he want?
How much do you want?
Not much, just a bit to help me.
500.
Get by.
Ah, 50 groschen.
Right.
So.
Out with
Whatever.
it. That's the
I
last
know
coin you'll get out of me.
Goldkin said lick and shine.
It's like this. I know them passageways because I got my hands on this map, like. This old thief gave it to me. And when I, you know, got it in my head, like, I flogged it.
Oh,
see?
gosh.
A treasure map? You're yanking my pizzle, aren't you?
You're yanking my pizzle.
I
He
swear
said it.
on my
He
Mars
said
soul.
the thing.
It ain't a treasure map. It's
Hey,
a map
Kilo,
of
welcome
what's
back,
below
man.
ground.
Big difference. Where's this map, then?
I flogged it to this thief. Angel, he called himself.
Oh, no
Called
way.
himself? So this angel is back in heaven now, is he?
Aye, he was hanged outside the city walls. He's
Wow,
still
I
swinging
have
there.
the map on me.
And I know he had that map.
I already
sewn into
have
his
the
coat.
fucking map.
It were his most prized possession. But watch out.
Can't believe
the gallows
it.
is guarded to stop quacks cutting off the dead bodies, bits and pieces, fingers and that, like.
Thanks. You've been a great help.
That's me through and through, innit? I'd better be off, like. I've got a long journey ahead of me.
Off you go.
What do you mean with I should stop yanking my pizzle? I'm not yanking my pizzle. You know, I'm not yanking my pizzle here. I'm just polishing my crystal. This one here. Seriously, guys. Like, check this out.
With you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay
If you're not
friends.
supposed to eat it, why does it look so tasty? You know, just pointing out the fact. You're not supposed to eat crystals, but wait, they look so delicious. Okay, let's try to find a place to crash. Holy shit. Let's go to the tavern. Togo flick and lick crystal. But imagine, Big Yo, you're standing at the bus stop waiting for your bus and another kid shows up and tries to... You know, the autistic kid just shows up and tries to rob you by opening his Togo flick and lick and threatening you with it. You know, like... Let me guess. Yeah. Honestly, people tell you that, you know, you should not eat that, but crystals look so delicious. So freaking delicious.
Oh, well. Now just this.
He didn't tell you anything. My respects.
God's forgotten they give him bitters of late.
Look here, Menhard.
Danke, Heinrich, for standing up for us. You handled it well with the Friedusch. Schade aber, that we had to pay that Strafe. It is a disgrace. Auf jeden Fall, it is not over yet with those Kuttenberger Fechter. We must somehow compete with them to preserve our honor and glory. It is not possible that a Meister such as I can be rejected and humiliated.
Richtig. Es muss Gerechtigkeit geben.
Ja,
Listen, man.
es muss Gerechtigkeit geben.
Tell me what it's all about. You have some charter from King Wenceslas.
Ja, genau.
Well, actually, I'd be interested in knowing everything.
Of course. Hör mal. Your King Wenzel sent me the charter and invited me here to Kuttenberg to set up a Bruderschaft der Fechter. I should serve here for 3 Jahre and teach Fechter. Then I would choose a new Meister from among them.
Kuttenberger
who would take my place.
Fechter!
And I went back to Frankfurt.
That's interesting. Go on.
King Wenzel promised it would all be settled by the Kuttenberg Stadtrat. But before we got here, alles war anders. Ein neuer Stadtrat. Wenzel held captive.
Hey,
and
Donny.
König Sigismund
Welcome
here
to the
with a
stream.
big army. What is more, there was here already a Bruderschaft der Fechter.
No.
Meister Nikolaus aus Prague came at the invitation of the Metzger Emmeram and other burger. Sigismund named a new Stadtrat, and they accepted Nikolaus and rejected our Charta. That is why I muss mich duellieren with Nikolaus and the anderen. To defend my guten Ruf.
Ja, absolut.
Mein Recht. Aber they have refused, made cowardly excuses, and want to get rid of uns.
No.
But our right remains. The Charta vom König Wenzel spricht klar.
Ja, we cannot just walk away and allow this öffentliche shame to continue.
Exactly.
Ich habe dis Idee.
This Idee.
Aber Problem ist, we need a third man. Aber jetzt Schicksalsschmeiß upon us. And Heinrich ist hier.
Verstanden.
Heinrich will greifen us an der Arme. Ein einfacher kleiner Einbruch and we will beat them in their own game.
What's he saying?
We need your help, Heinrich. You will have to do a little thing.
Wow, this mixture of German and English is really, really hurting me. I'm suffering. I'm having pain right now. I'm like, woo, woo.
Look here. If you want me to go breaking in and stealing, you better tell me what for.
I understand your concern. I think we said it a little too schnell. It is not exactly stealing. We'll just borrow something from the Kuttenberger Fechter. We will return everything as we should after it is done. We cannot do it ourselves, because our Gesichter are too well known around here. So we have to ask you. You will not get in any trouble from this, I promise. Because we will show we are in the right.
They are in the right.
Believe me, we will reward you well. I will teach you much in the Kunst des Schwerts.
Here. I mean, is there anything... I mean, what could be more manly than grabbing another man's sword, you know? Just two boys grabbing the swords. That's perfectly manly. You know? Just two boys playing with their swords. You know? Just two men and the swords. This is a historical drawing, guys. This is not modern.
All right. I have a feeling you're in the right. And besides, you serve King Wenceslas. You can count on me.
Wunderbar.
Also zugestimmt? You will not be sorry. I will teach you many secrets of die Kunst des Schwertes.
Secrets.
I will make you a great Fechter. Arne, lass es uns hören.
Also, es ist einfach. You must into der Fechthalle einbrechen und ihr Gildenschwert stehlen and then hang it am Rathaus.
Menhard?
What's the point?
Es ist so. You must break into their sword fighting hall and steal their Gildenschwert. Guild sword. They must not see you. You can recognize the sword sicher. It is surely a Meisterwerk.
Männlichkeit.
Then you must hang it on
Männliche
the
Männer.
Rathaus for alle Bürger to see.
Männliche Männer, die männliche Dinge
No one
tun.
must see you. Vielleicht it is best to go at night. Verstehst du?
Wow, it is night right now.
I'm starting
Wow,
to
what a
understand
coincidence.
your plan. The Kuttenberg swordsmen display their guild sword on the town hall to announce that they're accepting challenges, right? Except they would never do that themselves. So, we'll give them a little nudge. They won't be able to back down, and Menhard will get the duel he wants.
Exactly, Heinrich. I see you know a lot about Fechter traditions. That makes me happy.
Where do I find that sword
You know,
fighting hall?
actually I wanted to focus on the main quest, but I think this quest was pretty
There on
based.
the corner is the Badehaus of Herr Adam. Die Fechthalle, the sword fighting hall, is behind it. Opposite the small Burg on the Burgenstraße. Hradek Quarter. Du wirst sie leicht finden. They have a shield hanging up, and you will hear the swords ring.
I love this game so much. I hope that at some point in my life I will be working in
Alright,
gaming industry
I'll
as
steal
well.
their guild
Video games are one of the best things on this entire planet.
and hang it on the town hall. Klar.
Wunderbar.
And probably the
main
last
thing is,
retreat
they
we
must not
have
see you. And if
until
anything goes
AI
wrong,
destroys
do not
everything.
Kill anyone. That would spoil our plan.
Yeah, murder can make things awkward.
Gut. Agreed. When it is fertig, come and tell me.
Let's see what... Oh, perfect. In the middle of the night. Ars Dimicatoria. Okay, where is their so-called fancy Gildenhalle? There it is, okay. Oh wait, sorry. I kind of forgot we have to go dark since we are here at night in Kuttenberg. And honestly, I mean, chat, what do you think? You know, do you like this atmospheric light thing, or is this disturbing? Just give me a heads up. What's your opinion on that? Dynamic lighting in real life, yes or no? Alright, Gunnar likes it. Ginny likes it. Okay, cool. So let's go with the cozy dimmed light. I mean, one of those freaking LED panels costs me around 140 euros. I have 2 of them. Shout out to my friends who gifted me gift cards for my birthday, so I could buy the second one. Ich hab euch lieb, ihr seid die Besten. Yeah, but honestly, Ginny, the English is quite a thing to swallow for me. You know, it really hurts. Because, you know, at my regular boring ass job, I work with people who barely speak any English, and I'm probably the guy who's most fluent in that language in our office. So, you know, I would be somewhat confronted with this level of English skill. What's that? Unterirdische Kreuzung. Interesting. Oh, okay, we can't get down there. Anyway, Jim, how are you doing? Oh boy. By the way, lads, if you are planning on getting a 3D printer, Bamboo Lab has a sale right now. You can get the Bamboo Lab A1 Mini for 179 euros. I'm not sponsored by them. I think it's just a very good price for a good product. And if there is something that I truly appreciate, it is a good deal.
You're always welcome here, noble
Just a little info for my fellow cosplay friends here. I know that Big U has actually access to like half of an entire factory of 3D printers, so that's probably not even relevant for him. Damn it, I can't get through here. Okay, let's go to the left, and after that we'll be able to see more. I'm not good at sneaky missions, but you guys know that, so take your expectations and get them very, very, very low. That's the best I can do for you. Low expectations, make sure you will not be disappointed. Little safe game here. Okay. It's person in real life, but in-game speech is still fluent, which makes it easier to listen to. Yeah, it's true. I mean, you have a fluent sentence and not, you know, this haggling, this stuttering that usually comes with broken English. Okay, where can I find their guild sword? Probably not here. I mean, it's probably somewhere either in the training hall or in the guild hall or something like that. Let's just sneak around and find out. Also, every luck that we pick is free experience. This looks promising. But this is the way out again, so not relevant. Nah, nothing good in here. But we're taking the experience points, so... Okay, so nope, this is just the storage room. Yeah, right, it should be the prominent place. So let's look for a large room or something like that. This is not a large room. Maybe they have even a bigger court here. Let me check the map real quick. Yeah, it could be that they have actually this entire building complex for themselves. No, that's the bathhouse. No, it's actually this building here, so... Okay, that's the kitchen. I'm quite sure that the sword is not in the kitchen. Why did the music change? Do we have to be afraid? Oh, okay. Boys, we're cooking. I think we found it. If it's a sword, then it's probably this one. And now alarm goes like... Close, because in this game, NPCs actually notice when doors are left open. Okay, let's see what's up here. Oh, sleeping quarters. Nah. Something in here? No, not really. So, check this one here. Ooh, okay. We're stealing that book. that book was definitely worth it. Close. Throw stones to distract everyone and run. That's the Far Cry way. Okay, now we have to turn on the lights so everyone thinks we're just a normal guy. The guy that bet should have tied a string from his toe to the Gilden Langschwert. Love it. That's a great idea, man. Oh, we just need a, you know, a parrot or something like that. Some loud ass bird. Or a goose, but keeping a goose in a house is a bad idea because big birds make a big poo-poo. You know, and when the bird make the poo-poo, you have to clean it up. Because birds are poo-pooing. Flintstone factory bird. Yeah, exactly, man. Oh, like I said, take geese. Like, not kidding. Geese were the medieval security system against intruders. Dogs were quite good as well too, but geese really did an amazing job. If geese would spot someone they don't know, they would go all out and completely wake everyone up.
May God give you health, sir.
Yeah, how about you go away, man? Yeah, just go away. Don't worry. I'll be covering your shift, bro. You know, have a drink with the boys. You know, a pint with the lads. A little bit of banter. Barbara, vielen lieben Dank fürs Vorbeischauen. Ich hoffe, du hast eine entspannte Nacht und wir sehen uns am Wochenende wieder. Hab bis dahin eine gute Zeit. Ha! Lass ich den Keck frei? Ich meine, wofür sitzt du überhaupt?
Not your day, eh? How's it going? I expect that's not very comfortable on your back.
Fuck my back. I can hardly feel it anymore. But recently some joker passed by and put a dead fish in my breeches.
What if I freed you?
I'd scarper, obviously.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Yeah, I doubt.
Were you expecting a different answer?
I mean, probably his crime is nothing too serious. Oh shit, wir haben keine Retterschnaps mehr. Jesse! Jesse! We need to cook! Really need to get some more Retterschnaps. So, tomorrow we're going to the pharmacy and cooking some Retterschnaps.
God be with you.
Ja, Borberat, ich glaube, ich kann es dir nochmal verzeihen. Ich glaube, einmal verzeihen. Nein, Spaß. Alles cool, ich freue mich immer, dass du dabei bist. Ich muss einfach mal früher anfangen zu streamen. Das ist die Lösung aller Probleme. Aber bald, Borberat, ich habe gute Nachrichten für dich. Nächste Woche Montag geht's los. Da streame ich tatsächlich ein bisschen früher. Und auch auf Deutsch. Also, Leute, wenn ihr dabei sein wollt, nächste Woche Montagabend wird auf Deutsch gestreamt, hier auf diesem Kanal. Wir zocken ein schönes, geiles Indie-Game. Was es genau ist, kann ich noch nicht ankündigen, aber ihr werdet es kennen, es ist eins meiner Lieblings-Aufbau-Adventure-Games und von daher freue ich mich, das Ganze am Montag machen zu können. Kostüm muss ich mir noch überlegen, aber im Herzen werde ich den Vibe haben. I mean, I'm quite sure, Ginny, that he is not feeling very cozy right now. But I mean, since he's standing in a pillory, he probably is not a big criminal, you know? Like, pillory and all kinds of honor punishments were usually reserved for minor crimes, so he maybe just stole an apple or something like that. Or just got into a fight with someone. Nothing big, nothing relevant. But for now, let's take the chance and read the book that we stole. I mean, we borrowed. We can take both of those. Warum schlafen? Man kann auch die Nacht mit Lesen verbringen. Erstmal eine kleine Runde pennen hier. So. Schön bis Mittag gepennt wie damals im Studium. I mean, seriously, this room looks pretty darn cozy, doesn't it? I would chill here. Oh, damn. Yeah, this potion is actually called energy drink, Gunnar. But yeah, we'll have to cook some potions. Jesse, we need to cook. Actually, maybe I should cook before we get to the quest. Yeah. Yeah, let's go and cook some potions real quick. We need them.
I apologize. Why is this?
Does the Emperor Charleston exist in real life? Issue is, I don't know. Hans, we have to cook. It looks like we got an imposter among us.
I'm sorry.
You know, guys, the issue is, you know, Shein and freaking H&M and stuff like that try to sell you crop tops and hot pants. This is not what we men want. You know, this is not the fashion we men desire. This here, exactly this is the fashion we men desire.
Be careful. God is punishing us for our sins.
Well, she's right. I should not look at her like that. Oi, she's preparing some chicken. Chicken burger. Wait, why is the store closed? Are you bonkers? I need to get in there. I need to cook. Or wait, it's probably the wrong side of the house. Honestly, Ginny, this here is peak fashion. What can be more manly than a hood with golden leaves on it? This is peak masculinity, especially because I hand-stitched this entire thing myself. It's not bought. This entire thing is handmade. Why? Because I'm crazy. Utterly insane.
Guten Tag, mein Freund.
Guten Tag, mein Freund.
But no funny business.
No funny business, Uncle Dolan. Oh, bro's leaving. Okay, fine. Ah, there he is.
Please, what do you...
Wait, first, let me check out my skill points. Ooh, we have Unborn Strength. Vorhut. I read something else for a moment. Okay, Wucht war 5%. Yeah, that one is good. I think, yeah, let's take the 5% on all blunt weapons. Yeah, no, Gunnar, I was just at the wrong side of the house. That was the issue. Big Yo is quite right. Armor is the thing. Shiny, beautiful armor. Vitality, let's see. Ooh. Big Yo, can you help me out, man? Da steht Vorhaut. Ach, Digga, ich wollte es nicht sagen, ne? Bist so... Mir fehlen die Worte gerade. Hey, Ginny, you know what? To be fair, I do not have a special preference for that kind of drip, you know? I'm not like, I'm only into goth girls. I'm only into, I don't know, kind of witchy girls. I'm only into punk girls. You know, I think my taste is rather, I'm into everything that's not freaking boring and inside the norm. Like, if someone is brave enough to show personality through clothing and not abide the code of, you know, the everyday public dress code society kind of tries to force upon us, that person instantly becomes interesting. Not only in like a romantic way, but also in a social way, because I see that this person is brave enough to be herself or himself, even though they might have some encounters that might be negative. But you know what? If someone feels triggered just by the way you dress, that person is pretty much not the person you want to have in your life anyway. Wiedergänger 2, meinst? Oh shit, ja, auf jeden Fall. Wiedergänger 2 ist echt der Hammer. Danke, das war ein guter Tipp. So, Kampf. Guck mal, Kampf können wir direkt wieder was reinkloppen. Glänzender Ritter. Plattenrüstung. 1 bis 4 Charisma, aber es ist auch nicht so wichtig. We don't really don't need that. I'm not dodging at all. 10% additional damage, attack damage when I'm, outnumbered. Let's take this one, because I'm outnumbered quite often. So, here, okay, it doesn't matter, I can just take anything. Like, all of those are short swords and saber related, so let's just take whatever it is. Doesn't matter to us. Okay, Abstand halten it is. And fist fight. Rambok. Yeah, I rarely managed to hit a combo. Okay, we can try this one here. I'm not sure how to pull this one off, but we can try. Hans, we need to cook. Retterschnaps. Nee, Wermut. fucking sorted this one. Oh, there it is. Nettles 2 times. Let's go. And it's based on, of course, schnapps, so probably alcohol. Wine, yeah. Not alcohol, it's actually wine. Make schnapps out of wine. Okay, fair enough. Man, I have not made any potions for quite a long time. And I kind of messed up. Take it up. And now we need the Atropa Belladonna. Put alcohol in the pot, add some spices. Yeah. Also, never consume Atropa Belladonna. Tollkirsche. Don't. Like, even if you've managed to identify the plant, don't. This thing is highly poisonous. There are much better and safer plants to experiment with. This one is not one of them. You know what, Big Yo? There's one thing that really gives me the peak male fantasy vibes. Let me just pour in the potion, I'll show you. Yeah, it's not surprising or not, since it's freaking poisonous! Let's see. Even though we use dried Atropa Belladonna, we might achieve quite a high level of quality. Just better schnapps,
Fresh
okay.
herbs, it would have turned out better.
Yeah, but I don't have fresh herbs. I'm in a city, Henry. Twoja dupa, kurwa. But can we actually get fresh herbs?
Show me.
Nope, not really.
Wie schade, mein Herr.
Oh wait, we actually need this one here.
Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
Alright, you know, Big Yo, one of the best moments that you can have on the battlefield is actually this one. Let me just take off all that stuff. But one of the best moments you can have on the battlefield is this one. You're out with your mates, you are just entering the battlefield, and slowly you can see the lines of enemies approaching. You hear drums in the distance. Wind is blowing. You see the banners. You feel the wind. You kind of get a little bit cold because the steel of your armor, of course, cools you down a little bit. You feel the ground under your boots. So at some points, it gives in because it's muddy, and you get closer and you get closer to the fight. And at some point, you know it is time to do exactly this one here. You approach, and before you pull out your sword, you put your hand on the helmet, on the visor, and then you just close it. And you know at that point, shit is about to get real. That's probably one of the best moments that you can have on a LARP battlefield. You know, the one where you just close your visor. Because this is the moment stuff is getting real. Well, most poisons can actually even make an antidote, but it always depends on the dose. Like, some poisons are medicine itself and won't kill you if you pick the right dose. But the issue is with, you know, wild herbs, and this is the main problem why I warn people about experimenting with wild herbs. You never know the concentration of the substance that is going to have an effect on you in the plants, because every plant has a different concentration. You can, take for example, psychoactive mushrooms. You can have a mushroom that barely does anything to you because the concentration of psilocybin is quite low, and you can get a mushroom that completely sends you into outer space. Just be careful, you know.
Good afternoon.
Where's my heart?
The other day, I was
Is he in the
standing in the
basement?
yard when I saw this cloud. in the
He's
sky.
probably in the basement.
Excuse me?
No, get out of the way, you're annoying. There he is.
Master Menhard, the sword is at the town hall.
Wunderbar, Heinrich. Let's go right now. It will not take long before the Kuttenbergers hear of this.
Sure, I'll go with you.
Natürlich. Just do not forget to pretend you are surprised.
Okay, guys, shit's getting real. Shit is getting real now. Oh god, this will be so good. Uh-oh.
No, no. We can't take it back now. We'll be fools.
Na, was haben wir denn hier?
I love him. He's so based.
Has made a challenge to combat.
Oh my god, this is peak cinema.
So, I see you have endlich worked up the courage to face us in public.
There's no need for mocking, Mernhardt. We've made our challenge, as you can see.
Wunderbar. Das freut uns.
Genau. We accept your challenge.
Well, since we've arrived at this point, listen up. It's time to put an end to this bickering. Besides, it will only benefit our town if the best of the sword-fighting masters takes charge here. So, whoever emerges as the victor of your tournament shall win the right to lead the sword-fighting brothership here. That will bring a just close to this whole affair.
Bei allen Heiligen, you have decided wisely, Friedrich. It will be seen that it is we.
I love him. He really represents the German sword masters so well. I'll tell you after this quest why.
You said yourself that we shouldn't go against the will of the council. And Friedrich here is a councillor, isn't he?
Shut up! This is a matter for the burghers.
Calm yourself, friend. It's not such a big deal, is it? We'll compete honestly against these Germans, and then we'll finally have peace from them.
All right, Nicholas.
That butcher is really freaking annoying.
Here. Because we ain't afraid of no one. You want combat, you'll get it.
But his sword is freaking beautiful. Check out the grip of his sword.
Each will have a bout with all three opponents, and we'll see who wins the most.
Du Schwindler! You know there are only two of us.
I agree with Emerem's proposal.
Kein Problem, Arne. We also have one promising student, nicht wahr?
Heinrich.
Richtig. I'll fight on Menhard's side.
Richtig.
Gut, Heinrich. Gut.
Heinrich is learning German.
The duels will begin when you're all ready, with long swords and in gambesons. And don't delay getting started.
Don't you worry. We'll crush them Deutschers in a jiffy.
Ha! You have no chance gegen uns.
I look forward to
I love the banter.
Meister Mernhardt.
Ja, ich auch. Komm, Heinrich. We must prepare for the Fechten.
Yes. Gotta warm up a little bit here.
So, Heinrich, you have heard it yourself. Some good news finally. We shall engage the Kuttenberger and confirm our privilege from King Wenzel to operate here our sword-fighting Bruderschaft.
Exactly.
And it is all due to you. Danke, Heinrich.
You can count on me, Menhard. It will be an honor to fight by your side.
May der Beste gewinnen.
King Wenceslas.
Genau, Heinrich. But first, we must make you one of us and accept you into our Bruderschaft.
All right. Is that a problem?
Nein, nein. You must only take an oath and undergo a
I hope
test.
it's a...
We cannot just take everyone. That is our regel.
You know, I hope this is a challenge.
Some skill with a Schwert.
Okay,
that you
it's
will
a
not
fighting
bring us
challenge,
shame
not a drinking challenge.
So we know that you will not lose your life in combat.
Surely that's not necessary. After all, I defeated you the first time we met, remember?
Naja, you are right. Herrgott, you must have been sehr glücklich. But you fought well. Yes. And you showed that you have some skill. So, we can receive you into our Bruderschaft sofort.
Nice.
Menhard, I'd like to join your brotherhood.
Certainly. Let us go somewhere more geeignet, so it has some class.
Brudischaft.
Each new member must pay for acceptance. But in your case, since you have helped us, I will relieve you of that obligation.
Danke, Menhard.
And now, the oath. Arne will be the witness.
I will be honored.
This is the German oath. Will be in
Hier,
German.
Heinrich, hör gut zu. Do you solemnly swear that you shall act honorably and justly, and that you shall not bring shame upon your name or mine?
Oh no, he will slap
or
him.
Bring disgrace.
Oh,
to
he
the
will slap him.
sword-fighting
Will he?
Bruderschaft, that you shall defend and adorn the reputation of the Bruderschaft and its rules, and that you shall heed my word in these matters, that you shall diligently train in the art of the Langschwert, and not allow yourself to be shamed in combat, that you shall thus act for the greater glory of our Bruderschaft and our martial art. Place your hand on this sword.
No, he will
and
not.
Swear.
Okay.
By our good King Wenceslas, I do so swear.
Stand as one of us. Heinrich, I hereby name you my student in the art of sword fighting.
All honor to you, Heinrich. It is good that you have come
There's the
among
paperwork.
And now listen to your first lesson and always remember this principle. It is not important to strike, but to strike and wound.
I'll remember that, Menhard.
Gut, Heinrich. I shall make a great fechter out of you one day. Let me know when you are ready. We will get to work.
Hell yeah.
Cross swords with the Kuttenbergers.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm down for that.
Menhard, I'm ready to engage the Kuttenbergers by your side.
Wunderbar. Let us go and tell Friedrich. It is high time we put an end to this disgraceful schlamassel.
Exactly.
Today, 2 sword-fighting brotherhoods will match their skills. The Kuttenberg Brotherhood, led by Master Nicholas.
Glory to Kuttenberg! Kick
Er
those
ist nicht
Germans'
laminiert.
asses, Emmerich.
Nicht rechtsgültig.
And the Frankfurt Brotherhood, led by Master Menhard.
It is an honor to be able to show off our skill in front of the whole Kuttenberg.
The reason for these duels is the dispute over the right to run the local sword-fighting hall and the associated brotherhood. The local brotherhood was founded by Emmeram the Butcher and his associates. What they did not know, though, was that King Wenceslas had tasked Master Menhard to do the same.
The king ain't here, Emmeram is. The Brotherhood belongs to the Kuttenbergers.
And since King Wenceslas cannot resolve the dispute, the town council ruled it shall be decided through a duel. So, the matter shall be settled before the eyes of the council, as well as the burghers of Kuttenberg and God Almighty.
Exactly.
A wise decision by the
Don't
council.
aim for the air,
Let
aim for the
best
dudes.
master lead our brotherhood.
It's a thing, Gunnar, you
Duels
know.
will be fought with long swords and in light armor. Each dueler will face each on the opposing team, and whoever beats his opponent twice wins the duel.
Bis zum zweiten Blut.
The Brotherhood whose members get more victories will be declared the overall winner. As is the law, all the necessary armor was lent to you from the town armory, and you must fight in it. If there is anything wrong with the armor, you can fix it with any of the repair tools you'll find in the armorer's tent.
That poor
in case
NPC just
someone
sitting
gets
there, not
seriously
even allowed to
injured,
watch.
The bathmaid will give them the care they need.
Hell yeah.
Or Father Tobias will perform the necessary rites.
But I do not think it will come to that.
Now that everything has been made clear, swear before God. You will fight fairly, justly, and respect the judge's decisions, as well as the outcomes of the duels.
Das geloben wir, im Namen des Vaters, des Sohnes und des Heiligen Geistes.
By God Almighty, we so swear.
All the requisites have been satisfied.
Alright, guys, we can't mess this up. Now it's getting serious.
First duel. Master Menhart against Lindhart, the cobbler. No time to lose. Get to it.
Oh! Oh!
End of duel. Today's first
Damn.
victory goes to Master Menhart.
That was
See
good.
if he can keep it up, or if Lindhart can even the score. Get ready for the next round.
Can I cheer for him? I can't cheer. Really? Is it like that? You were allowed to borrow tools to fix your bike, but no one else was allowed to help you? Ooh! Manhood ist good. One-Hit Wonder, ich grüße dich. Willkommen zum Stream. Schön, dass du da bist. Du kommst gerade richtig zum großen Duell in Kuttenberg.
He defeated Lindhart for the second time, giving the Frankfurt Brotherhood its first victory.
Careful.
Moreover, Lady Fortune has a difficult task in store for Lindhart, because the lot drawn determined that the next fight will also be his. This time it's Henry who will face him on the side of the Frankfurt Brotherhood. Cheer for both fighters. We'll shortly see which of them will best his
Guys,
opponent.
I need your support.
Ready? Fight!
For glory!
That blade was singing.
Come on.
No job.
And that's it. Woo!
Is certainly not on Lindhart's side. Henry wins the first duel. Swordsmen, get ready for a new duel.
Thanks, Genie.
Let's see if the winner can keep it up.
Die Turniere sind mega geil, One-Hit Wonder. Ich weiß gar nicht, was du
For the
hast.
glory of Kuttenberg, let the duel begin.
Death!
Ah!
End of duel.
Oh shit.
Henry showed Lindhart who's the better sword fighter again. That makes the second victory for the Frankfurt Brotherhood.
Meisterhau. The thing is, it's called Meisterhau not because it's so difficult to make, but you cannot become a swordmaster if you don't know the Meisterheuer. That's the thing. It's basically the base.
Let's now proceed to the third duel.
Ja, absolut. Im ersten Teil ist das Kampfsystem echt zäh One-Hit-Wonder. Da muss man sich richtig reinkämpfen, wortwörtlich.
And we'll see if he can do better than Linhardt. Because his opponent will once more be Master Menhardt.
Let me just take a screenshot of my sword master. Hell yeah.
That's a good one.
Indeed. Come on, Menhardt has to win this one. Menhardt has to win this one, guys.
Contenders, get to it.
Gute Mensur. Oh, Knaufstoß. Oh no, Menhardt, no! Shielhau, go for a Shielhau. Oh, nice. That was the third hit he got. Oh.
You saw it with your own eyes, good citizens of Kuttenberg.
Hell yeah, we're the best school.
Skill is second to none.
Yes, we are the besser Bruderschaft.
Still managed to defeat him. We'll soon find
And
out.
the bessere Bruderschaft shall win this Turnier.
Fight.
Ooh. I really like I mean, check out the animations, guys. These are really good. Ooh. Hell yeah. These guys have no chance. We're completely roasting
Even the
them.
illustrious Emmeram could withstand the German master's sword. The Frankfurt Brotherhood thus has 3 wins already. None for Kuttenberg so far.
Ooh.
2
Das ist
swordsmen we
gut,
haven't
ja.
seen yet will now show us their skills. Arne the German will face Master Nicholas.
Oh.
Soon we'll find out if Nicholas can secure the first victory for the Kuttenbergers.
I'm a bop you want. Come on, Arne.
Contenders, forward!
Hm? Okay, Cutscene. Oh, gut gebrochen. Hell yeah! By the way, guys, this is how real sword fighting looks like. Not like in Hollywood. This is like real swording looks like. Short encounters with several hits, and then they break and go apart. If you have no plan what you're doing, you're not getting your enemy's sword. Oh!
Zum Teufel.
Das gibt einen Schmiss. In Germany we call this a Schmiss, a wound.
Nein!
Oh, sei doch nicht wahnsinnig, Arne. Don't do it, man.
Mit der Hilfe Gottes. I will continue.
You're brave, but foolish. This will not end well for you.
Yeah, surrender, man. Henry can carry this. You don't need to do this.
Arne does not yield.
Oh, this is going to end very, very bad. He's about to pass out anyway.
Reicht! This Gefecht is over. You win.
He's not fighting with honor.
You acted with chivalry, Master Menhart. But intervening in a duel is a breach of the rules.
You gotta be kidding me.
There's no choice but to disqualify you from the tourney.
So Henry has to carry this thing. Seriously. At that point, that was not a duel. That was straight up a murder. Dude was laying on the ground. He could have not defended himself, and he got the second hit. Rules say 2 hits, and it's over after that.
At first, I thought I'd have to send for the priest, but he had more luck than sense.
Was ist mit deinem Auge? Siehst du meine Hand, Arne?
Nein. The good news is the blade missed his eye. The bad news is such a blow to the head can cause many different problems.
Bro, it's a concussion probably.
He'll get his sight back in that eye. But I can't say for sure. In my experience, it's in the Lord's hands.
Send for the best physician in all of Kuttenberg. Schnell! I will pay alles.
Rest assured, Master Menhart, we will send for him as you command. I am sorry that the whole affair has taken such an unfortunate turn. I will pray for your companion's health.
Danke, Friedrich. Aber what about the duels?
Beruhige dich, Arne.
Yes, that's what I came here to clarify. However, I expect on account of Arne's injury, your brotherhood has forfeit the fight.
Nein, Menhart. Du musst keep fighting.
Keep fighting.
As Arne says, Menhart and me can continue.
Heinrich had recht. I want to duel Nicholas.
I understand your wish, Menhart.
Oh, come on. Whatever, I'll do it, man. I'll do it.
Scheiß drauf. I will fight Nicholas. And you better get out of my way.
Time a sword to my hand. And just fire me at them. I'm ready.
Verdammt!
Listen, Nicholas has defeated Arne. And Arne is in no shape to continue. So all 3 victories go to the Kuttenbergers. Menhart, you defeated Emmeram and Linhart, but you can't duel Nicholas. So 2 victories belong to you, and 1 to the Kuttenbergers. The only one who can still fight for you is Henry.
He will pay alles.
So
Menhart is a good master, you know, he cares for his students. He's very proud and very full of himself.
Hold on, Friedrich. Arne could duel, but it's clear he wouldn't win. So all the victories here belong to the Kuttenbergers by right. But the only thing preventing Menhart from fighting is your decision. Otherwise, he's at full strength and ready.
That is true.
We swore we'd respect outcomes of the duels, but since there was no duel between Menhart and Nicholas, there is no outcome. So neither side can
actually right. Henry is right.
I must admit.
The way I see it, both sides have 3 victories, and I have 2 duels left.
That sounds right and fair to me.
All right, so be it. So if Henry beats both Emmeram
I'll show you. I'll try to show you a portrait of a swordmaster after this quest, so you'll understand why Menhart is portrayed the way he is portrayed.
Our fate and our honor lies in your hands.
I won't let you down. You have my word.
Well said. I'll be waiting for you in the arena where you'll face Emmeram.
God, I love this quest. This is so good. I really feel, you know, as a sword fighting guy in real life, I really feel this. I really feel this.
Hear ye, hear ye. Arne the German can't take part in further duels due to his injuries. So 3 wins go.
Do a quick save here, just to be super safe.
Kuttenberg. The Frankfurt Brotherhood has won 3 rounds, but so has Kuttenberg. Master Menhart cannot duel against Master Nicholas since he's been disqualified from further rounds. Their duel will not count at all. That leaves us with only 2 duels left. In the first, Henry will now face Emmeram.
We do kinda Schere Stein Papier, but instead of a Schere, we use 2 swords. which has 2 blades, so it kind of, you know, works out, I would say. Henry Land want to take a bet on Kuttenberg tourney. Yeah, we should have done that.
Contenders, forward!
Ow.
End of duel!
Close one.
Henry put on a great show and won. Oh, no time to lose.
Wait, I can't heal?
To it!
What?
End of duel!
Ridiculous! Yeah, I need to
Look at
heal,
that!
heal myself.
Henry remains unbreakable and undefeated. He defeated the Butcher again. That's another victory for the Frankfurters.
Okay.
Good.
Can I actually bring a potion here? Will game allow me to do that? We can. Nice.
Citizens, wise counselors of Kuttenberg, it is time for the last duel. Here, Master Nicholas will take up his sword again to face none other than Henry. The current score is 4 wins for the Germans
I can't leave the area
and 3
to
for
talk to the nurse.
Kuttenberg. If Henry can win, the match is over.
I'll go going for the shield how. I mean, it's not in the game, unfortunately.
Let your steel ring. Fight.
For the cross! Ha!
Ah! Cool.
For glory! Death! Hit him in the head. One good blow will do. Snuff him out like a candle.
End of
Whoa.
duel.
I was stressing.
Unbelievable! Master Nicholas is defeated.
That was.
Henry is now in for a really tough fight. I can see that Nicholas is burning with eagerness to get revenge.
Okay, guys, we can do this. We can do this.
Here comes his opportunity. For the glory of Kuttenberg, let the duel begin. End of duel.
That was anticlimactic.
How incredible and truly unexpected. Master Nicholas is defeated for the second time. Was it the doing of luck, or did Menhart make Henry a true swordmaster?
We did
it. Victory and glory are Henry.
Audentus fortuna juvat.
All
Favor
of the duels we should
fortune
or could have
favors the
seen
brave.
today are over. Now, all that remains is to settle the very matter that inspired the duels in the first place. I invite both brotherhoods to step closer. Revered counselors, righteous burghers of Kuttenberg, lend me your ears one last time. 2 sword-fighting brotherhoods have clashed before the eyes of God as well as yours to demonstrate their skill and settle their dispute. And it was a spectacle beyond all expectations. The Frankfurt Brotherhood secured 5 victories.
Imagine how
against
long
the
it must have
Kuttenberg
taken.
Brotherhood's
Like,
3.
imagine how long it must have
right
taken
run
to
the local sword
get the
fighting
fabric
hall
for
and
this
to
guy's
teach
dress,
the art of the
for this
long
guy's
sword, thus falls
jacket.
to Master Menhard
Jacket.
of Frankfurt.
Incredible.
That was the task entrusted to him by King Wenceslas, and Menhard has duly defended his claim. Thus is it settled before witnesses and by God's will.
It's just like Friedrich said. The council is in agreement on this, and we'll instruct the scribe to enter the proper records of everything at the earliest opportunity.
Let this dispute be thus justly settled, and let there be no further enmity between you.
Thank you, Friedrich, for finding justice and for overseeing the matter so wisely.
Exactly.
We would like to invite all good Kuttenbergers to come and learn.
Fuck! We built the sword fighting hall with our own money. You can't just take it from us.
As for the money you invested, you'll be duly compensated for your good service to the town. I shall see to that. And I'd like to remind you that you have sworn to submit to the outcome of the duels. Don't forget that.
I won't forget this, Friedrich. I'm done with you.
Heinrich, let us leave Meister Metzger with Friedrich and go to Arne.
Yeah.
Menhard, I had word sent to Master Torwart to expect you at the apothecary shop on Tarmac. He's also currently hosting the famous physician Sigismund Albicus, so Arne will receive the best possible care.
That's interesting. That's a Gunnar I really don't know.
Oswald Torwart, Magister at your service.
Gut, Arne hier braucht deine Hilfe. Und schnell.
Scheiße.
Beruhige dich. I know everything. Herr Albicus, the physician, is already upstairs.
Yeah, he's bleeding from the ear.
That is
Fucking hell.
necessary. In just a short while, Arne will receive treatment fit for a king. Rest assured.
Gott sei Dank, Herr Oswald.
Tell me about your fight before Albicus gets ready. Rumors spread like wildfire, but they have not yet reached us at Tarmac.
Letztendlich lief es ausgezeichnet. We won dank Heinrich here, and our claim was recognized.
Exactly.
Heinrich fought for us, and fortune stood by him today. Der König
Burgers,
himself
Frankfurters and beer.
Genau, Heinrich. Glory to you. You have gerettet our Ersche.
And to defeat Meister Nicholas too? I have no words. Unglaublich,
Genie.
Heinrich. Ganz ausgezeichnet.
You know, Menhard, Henry of Skalitz is no easy mark.
I'm glad to hear that. Congratulations to all of you, especially to Henry, as word has it.
Gut. Gut. Jetzt noch wait until Arne heals,
Yeah.
and then we take over the Fechthalle and die Bruderschaft. Heinrich, komm zu mir in a few days when alles fertig ist. What
By the way-
better place to reward you than there? And zwar richtig. You can be sure. And do not get too betrunken when you're celebrating your victory.
I will only go drinking when there's 3 of us. When Arne is all right again.
Good. We drink out of joy for my recovery, or out of sadness for my eye.
I'm sure it'll be the former.
Wunderbar. Deal.
Menhard, ich muss mich hinlegen. Ich fühle mich ein bisschen krank und schwach.
Bro hat einfach eine gottlose Gehirnerschütterung.
Menhard, let's get him inside. The quiet and a bit of shade will do him good.
Can I be of any help?
Danke. We can manage this. Bis
Okay.
bald.
Sorry guys, something that I have not asked you yet, but that I would really like to take into consideration. For me, this is not an issue. I speak both German and English, so I understand everything perfectly fine. But, like, for you guys, especially the English speakers here, like, is it difficult to follow what's going on when you listen to the mixture of German and English? Or do you manage to just puzzle things together? Aber nur meinetwegen, Gunnar. Ooh, fresh plants. Chamomile, sage, mint. Let's take some sage with us. Donnie, thanks, man. So it's it's working out for you, right? Because if there's something missing, or some difficulties regarding your language, let me know, and I'm very happy to fill in the gaps. I don't want to make anyone feel excluded here. Oops, sorry. Oh, damn it, I have to put on my normal stuff again. So let's just get dressed properly. Where's the dagger? Where is our freaking dagger? I mean, I can turn the subtitles to English as well, but since I'm playing the majority of the game in English, I have them in German for the German audience here, because some people here, of course, are from the German audience. You know, and actually, that's literally a good secret, body language. You know, if you don't really can put things together based on what people are saying, sometimes the how they're saying matters quite a lot. I mean, for you, Ginny, and same for Gunnar, like, it's not a big deal since you both guys are fluent in both languages. So, I just wanted to make sure for the other people watching here, and also for the ones who are watching the recording of this stream, if it's fine for them. Like, I want everyone to feel included here. You know? And now let's get our très chic drip on. Ooh, shit. This one is actually better than our other. Interesting. Wait, which pants did I wear? It's not those. Which pants did I wear? What the heck? Wait, I just need to find out which pants were the ones I was wearing on this character. Shit. Probably those. But for some reason I'm down to only 29 charisma. So I'm lacking something right now. Yeah, no, it's... The color doesn't fit. Sorry. The color needs to fit. We can't wear this if the color is not matching. Maybe it's because our clothes are still dirty. So we need to take care of that. You can also take the padded ones. They don't look much difference. Yeah, our clothes are completely dirty. That's the issue. Let's just wash real quick. Okay, never mind. We need to wash our stuff at a bathhouse. Oh, pretty cool how we managed to get an audience of both German and English. Thank you, NSFA, man. I'm really trying to build a bridge here because half of my audience is kinda from the entire Stalker fandom, so it's very Eastern European and somewhat American because of the guys that I got here through Tommy's. By the way, shout out to It's Tommy Love and all the subscribers from Tommy. And the other part is just like German people that I even know from real life or that I know through other content creators like Udwin, Fista, and Korga. And that's really a challenge. You know, it's quite a challenge to abide to two audiences, but just for the German audience, which is kind of, you know, left out when I go full English, because we will go for a German-only stream on Mondays, guys. So if you want to have a German-only stream where I can talk German all the time and where I also can use, I would say, my entire powers regarding language skills, Monday is the time for you to show up. I'll definitely post an, you know, a little heads up in the chat before starting. Okay, bathhouse it is. We should go to the bathhouse. Yeah, let's go to the bathhouse and just wash our stuff. Of course, we're a naughty, dirty boy right now. East Europeans my age actually grew up learning German and Russian instead of English in school. Yeah. You know, it's also kind of pleasure. I mean, the weirdest encounters are when you are somewhere else, and by somewhere else I mean you're not in your country of origin, but somewhere else, and you actually run into one of your subscribers. I had this in Czech Republic a few weeks ago when I was at a post-apocalyptic LARP event called Rust Haven. Who was talking to me?
I'm at your service, sir.
Huh? What is going on here? Yeah, so if cheers, man. I don't know what's going on here, so I just leave. But yeah, so a few weeks ago I was at a event in Czech Republic called Rust Haven. It was a post-apocalyptic event, and on that event, you know, it was on like somewhere on the countryside. A guy ran into me and he was one of my subscribers, and that was so odd because I really did not expect to meet one of my subscribers there. But damn, that was amazing. So yeah, that's what I really like about having an international audience, because you never know when you will run into someone who knows you. Like even today, I went to the gym today and I met a guy who happens to live in my city. I've never seen him here before, but I met him 500 kilometers south on a convention, and he just talked to me and was like, "Hey, haven't you been in Oberhausen's roleplay verse?" And like, "Yeah, wait, I know you, don't I?"
Go to the town.
I just love this entire community, man.
God in heaven. You're seriously. I do the best I can. Welcome, sir.
I need to take a load off.
Ah, thank you, Ginny. Highly appreciate it. I just love doing this, you know. I doubt I will hit it big with streaming. I think my cosplay is the stuff that rather goes viral than my streams, but I just love the streaming thing, and it's just a pleasure to be here and play the games that I love with you, because I truly fell in love with KCD 2. I mean, I wouldn't... You can tell by my cosplays if I like a game or not, because I would never cosplay a game I don't like. Never. So, like, and this, I spent more time, probably more time suing... not really. No, I don't think I spent 100 hours in this, but I spent an insane amount of hours in suing this thing by hand, so you can tell that I really love KCD. Like, I don't sit down for several hours a day over a course of several weeks to produce just one piece of costume. That also probably most people will not even recognize on German conventions unless they've really played KCD.
Tend to my wounds, prepare me a bath, and wash my clothes, please.
Excellent. Pay up, and we can get started.
Paying? I'm the champion of Kuttenberg. Haven't you heard about that?
Let's talk. What would you say to...
Well, you certainly won't regret it. My baths are first class.
Thanks, NSFA. By the way, is there another nickname that I can call you, man? Because NSFA Productions is quite a long one. So if you have another nickname that I could address you with, and that you're fine with, please let me know.
That's all your aches and pains taken
But I'm also
care
fine
of.
with going
And
with
take
NSFA.
better care of yourself out there, friend. Come and take a swig, sweetheart.
Wait, can I have a different haircut here?
A cut.
Do we have different hairstyles in Kuttenberg? No.
Next time, find a puddle to check yourself out in, will you?
Shut up, man. I just took a bath. Freaking. The audacity! I just came from the bathhouse. That was rude. Wow. Rude and unnecessary. I'm fine with NSFA, but I'll try to remember Charlie. Since that's an awful thing to say, man, so please don't feel offended, but my coworker just got herself a pup. You know, some kind of shepherd. It's not an Australian shepherd. And his name is Charlie.
Can you help?
Who are you?
This is my first time in the city and I don't know my way around. Do you?
We'll see. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a tavern. The Emperor Charles?
What?
But I don't even know.
Oh wait,
what
we have been in
quarter
the
it's
Emperor Charles.
I only know the Merchant Quarter.
I think it's the Cobbler, right, guys? Emperor Charles was in the Cobbler quarter. If I'm not terribly wrong. But I think it was the Cobbler. You paid attention to that, man. I need a little hint on that, but I think it was the Cobbler. Hey, it's perfectly fine, man. So at least you won't feel offended when I call you Charlie. I'll try to remember it. No promises, though, because I'm pretty bad with names. I'm better with faces. I recognize faces, but I have quite a tough time recognizing names. Which is not surprising, because as a cosplayer, you usually meet the same people on several cons, but with completely different cosplays. So it's really hard to, you know, pinpoint who is who and to make sure that you really recognize the right person and you don't just act weirdly around someone who you don't know, but who kind of just plays along with you, going all, oh, hi, man, great to see you. Haven't seen you for ages, how are you doing? You know, it probably happens quite a lot on cosplay cons because, you know, different cosplays, kind of difficult to identify people with. I think it's the Cobbler.
I reckon it's in the Cobbler Quarter. Have you tried there?
No, but I will. Thanks. I heard the food at that place is fantastic.
I think the Cobbler.
Folks say their roasts fit for a king.
Really?
Well, so I've heard. I'm only in town for a quick visit, to sell my wares, and then on my way again tomorrow. But I don't have a place to stay yet. You don't happen to know anywhere in town, do you?
Well, you could try at the inn itself. Once you've eaten there, I'm sure they'll let you have a bed for the night.
That's true. I didn't know they had rooms. We might cross paths again, you never know.
I hope.
Thanks for the advice.
I really hope we meet that guy again.
I hope you find that tavern.
Wait.
Did I lose it? No. He robbed me.
You gotta be kidding me. What an...
You robbed me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't fuck with me. I know it was you. Is it really worth it?
Hey, PCM.
Stealing?
Thank you very much. It's handmade, man.
In Mesoles.
Oh shit, he's from
razed the
Mesoles.
Village. I lost all I had.
And so poorly that I noticed right away. How about trying your hand at something more honest?
It's a struggle, you know?
And what about family? Is there no one who can help you?
No, there isn't. They're all with God now.
What's so hard about it? You want to be a pick purse for the rest of your life?
No, of course not. I'd like to open a tavern, serve beer, and host guests from all over. But like the fool I am, I've run up debts I can't settle.
I mean...
So that tavern's out of my reach.
Yeah, I'll let him keep it.
Now, you know what? keep it. I can live without it.
Really?
Really?
But take my advice. Stop with the pickpocketing, or you'll end up swinging from a rope.
Yes, of course. I'll definitely stop.
Yeah, he'll definitely
I'll never
stop.
forget your kindness. Thank you.
I doubt it's bullshit. Like, I doubt it's real, but still. Will I beat down some guy in the middle of the city for a freaking... For, you know, a freaking 50 groschen? For me, it's like freaking nothing. I have a horse full of armor back there. I don't care. And if I need more money, I'll just kill some more of Sigismund's men and take their armors. It's war, not murder. It's not murder if it happens in war. And then fair combat. Patria, welcome. Have you spoken with Samuel yet? Which quest are you on? I'm new to the stream. Well, first of all, welcome to the stream, Patria. We were just doing the tourney at Kuttenberg and ensuring that the Germans are now the sword masters, and the German Brotherhood is now the sword master Brotherhood in Kuttenberg and also in charge of the guild hall. And you know, Samuel is quite a good turn because we are just about to go to him. As you see, we did a lot of stuff in Kuttenberg already, but now we are actually going to Samuel, and I think we should get in touch with him. But before we do that, is there anything else that we have on our list? No, let's just go to him. Maybe on the way we'll find blacksmith will buy some of our armor because we have quite a lot of armor. I have stored everything.
Welcome here, noble sir.
Cheers, welcome. Because I've invested most of my armor into my horse, meaning I have packed poor Pebbles. I feel so sorry for Pebbles. I've completely stuffed Pebbles with armor, and I sold all of that, and I'm still having parts left, but I was just too, you know, greedy to leave stuff. I'm unfortunately way too, greedy to leave stuff out. I'm a real loot goblin at some points, and you will notice that in the playthrough. If you like, you can actually translate the Yiddish he speaks, and that is said in a quarter. Oh, really? Can you? How comes you speak Yiddish? I mean, I'll be able to understand some Yiddish since I'm fluent in German. Schönen Tag, mein Freund.
Was möchtest du, mein Herr?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Hell yeah! I'm so glad that this language is. No, it's not so German. I'm so glad that this language is still alive. You know, many mother tongues, especially languages like Yiddish or local dialects, just tend to get forgotten over time. And I'm always glad when someone has the time and effort, even though he might not need it in everyday life, to actually learn their language and keep their heritage alive. That's really cool. How do you do that? Like, do you have a school for that? Do you have someone who teaches you, like a personal teacher? Are you doing an online course? I'm really curious about that because I mean we all know Duolingo, right? By the way, speaking of Duolingo, I'm learning Ukrainian on Duolingo, guys. Starion 4 is my nickname. If you want to get in touch on Duolingo and learn together, add me on Duolingo. Plus, I'm doing chess there. So, if you like chess, come around at Duolingo. But yeah, how do you do that, Patria, if you're not doing it on Duolingo? Which I would be very surprised if it existed. Ooh, nice. That's some really well-needed money here. Oh, tourney sword. Why would I even keep that? Completely useless.
Word about the... How's this?
That sounds really...
Ooh, that's a dangerous bargain. Let's see.
I can agree to that. Danke.
Sorry for asking you a ton of questions, Petria. I'm just, by nature, a very curious and interested person. Especially when it comes to unique languages. I mean, does he have... Yeah, oh, damn, like, look how beautiful this thing is. How can one not fall in love with armor like that? But we don't need this. I really should not buy this one. Curious is also not so good. We have a better one, but... The gloves are better, but still probably a lot heavier, aren't they? Not really, just slightly. But damn, these are expensive. I have no idea how I'm supposed to pay for that. Boy, these are sweet. But nope, I think we'll be passing on this one. Let's see what the armor horse says. What does Pebble say? Oh, armor horse is no armor. So it's soon time to go to war. But before that, let's go to the Jewish quarters. You know, I was quite happy that in the game when we went to the nomad camp in Turovsky area, we had the ability to talk with a Jewish merchant there. And that he also spoke some Yiddish. But now when I came to Kuttenberg and realized this entire quarter, and I realized quite fast that this language is Yiddish because we have a small Yiddish Jewish community in my city. And a few weeks ago I went to one of her concerts where they would be singing a different, how do we call it? In German we call it potpourri, like a mixture of songs they have. Like some Yiddish words are very similar to German ones. Like for example, Steinschneider is like stone cutter, like German Steinschneider. Klezmer? Klezmer. What could be Klezmer? No, but it doesn't ring a bell, this one. It's completely fair. It wasn't spoken in my home. American simulations at its finest, but I grew up knowing some. Thankfully, my college is part of a consortium that has let me take the language. Nice! I'm also affiliated with the Yiddish Book Center out in Massachusetts. Great place. I cannot recommend them enough. Hell yeah! Yeah, I mean, I feel the assimilation part. My father, like my family from my father's side, is Kashubian. The Kashubian people are an ethnic minority in Western Poland. And unfortunately, I do not speak any Kashubian. Like, I have no connection to the language at all because, well, 60 years of Soviet Union and later migration to Germany kinda completely detached me from my Kashubian heritage. So I'm going with I'm Polish. I'm a Polish guy living in Germany. That's probably the easiest label that I can get. But just a question, what does Tofhoir mean? Because I really don't know what Tofhoir means. Okay, now it's your time to shine, Patria. Did he just call me Goy? I mean, I am like, Goy? Henry is a Goy. He is not a Jew. So... Are you lost? That's kind of accurate. Ah, Goodman, but in Hebrew. Okay. So... Oh, wait. We don't have the right clothes.
You should get out of here.
Ah, but both says good wife. Alright. The good man and good wife.
God be with you.
Sholem, are you lost? Or what would a Goy want here?
What do you think Goy means?
It means you do not belong here.
It means nation in Hebrew. So you're just as much a Goy as I am.
Good one. A goy lecturing a Jew on Hebrew. All right. But I suggest you do not repeat it around these parts. Not everyone is as tolerant as I. So, what do you want?
I'm looking for someone called Samuel.
What do you want with him?
Is that you?
There are many Samuels here. And if I'm not good enough for you, I'm afraid nobody else will talk to you.
All right. I'm looking for John of Liechtenstein. I heard you, or this Samuel, might know something about him.
I'm sure Samuel knows a lot. But I do not see why he should tell you.
Let's go with... Yeah, threatening is a dumb thing. He's not hostile, so why would I threaten him? Going with... Position of power could be a good thing. Yeah, let's go with actually just talking
Because
skill.
I know a lot as well. Me and Samuel can exchange interesting information.
Why do you think you can tell me anything I need to know? I already know more than I want to.
You're the first person I've met who complains about knowing more than everyone else.
It is not pleasant to know things you can do nothing about. So what
Fact.
I need is someone who prefers action to talk.
All right. What do you suggest?
An exchange. Something in return.
Okay.
I have this one problem none of my people can fix. You probably know that my people face outbreaks of hatred from time to time. A house is plundered.
From time
people
to
beaten
time.
up, sometimes murdered. Usually it is started by some scum spreading rumors that we eat Christian babies or poison wells. They always find some excuse. I have heard that such people are meeting in an old abandoned house by the wall in the mining district. I need someone to get among them, find out what they are planning, and warn us in good time.
Won't they be suspicious?
Why? Their kind usually are not too bright. You just
Kinda
have to
true.
curse the Jews and say you want to join them. Do not worry. They will not check if you are circumcised.
All right. I'll do it. And then you'll tell me all about Liechtenstein.
Agreed. They usually
Fair
meet
deal.
at the start of the day.
At the start of the day according to my calendar or yours?
I see you're in the know. At the start of my day, so when the first 3 stars come out.
Right. So they meet after sunset. The miners' district, an abandoned house with a small yard by the ramparts.
That's right. I reckon you can still catch up with them there today.
It was
If
good
you
that I
get them
invested
to
into
let you
science.
join them. Try and find out what they're planning, and then come and see me, and you'll have fulfilled your side of the deal.
And then you'll tell me how to find Liechtenstein?
That was my promise. And I keep my promises.
Alright. Yeah, thing is, while the Middle Ages were usually portrayed as very dark and grim, one common myth is that Christianity was mainly spread with violence through Europe. Which is not the case.
At your service.
In the Baltics it was a little bit the case, but that was not the case. One thing that is usually missed out, and most documentaries unfortunately don't cover enough, is actually the very strong anti-Semitism in the Middle Ages. But at this point, we have to, like, it is difficult to talk about anti-Semitism in this case, because it's actually anti-Judaism. Because anti-Semitism, as a word, implicates that people have an understanding of, like, heritage or race. What, in the Middle Ages, what's not a big thing. You were mostly defined by your religion. So either you were Jewish or Christian, or you were a Haide. So, or Mohammedan, so basically a Muslim at that time. And these were the defining categories in which society kind of structured itself. So it didn't matter if you were a Frenchman, a Czech, or German. It mattered that you were Christian or not. That's how people divided each other. So when we talk about hatred against Jews in the Middle Ages, we actually should talk about anti-Judaism, not against anti-Semitism, because Semites, of course, include other ethnic groups that are not Hebrew. But nowadays, this word stands for usually the hatred against, the discrimination against Jews based on the concept of race. But the concept of race was introduced way after the Middle Ages. So actually you could even say that the people in the Middle Ages were a little bit further ahead than the people in modernity, because they didn't work with the concept of race, which is completely obsolete. Because there's no scientific proof for its existence. And people did not have that, because nation states as such were not that important than they are nowadays. We didn't have republics, we didn't have the rise of nationalism and stuff like that. We had usually smaller areas ruled by certain nobles, and these areas were where you were living in. So you were not really involved in the entire huge continent as such, as we have seen in, for example, the 30-Year War, but you were rather involved into minor skirmishes around the village or town that you were living in, or city. And this was also your world. Your world probably ended probably around 100 kilometers after your city. Unless you were a salesman, a traveling salesman or something like that. But usually that would be the end, literally the end of your world. You would not get around too far unless you're wealthy enough to go for pilgrimage.
What the bailiff is planning? No.
So dividing people into races did not make much sense in those times, because you would never meet them. And if you would meet them, you would probably segregate them into Christians and non-Christians. Okay, and I just got lost. I always get lost in this part of the town. Freaking hell. But yeah, exactly, Patrick. Race as such does not exist. People are not dogs. You know, even from a scientific standpoint, the concept of race is inherently flawed, and it was always an ideological thing. And it was always used to oppress other people. And nothing has changed in that. The concept of race has never been used, never, to benefit everyone. It was always used to put disadvantage on another group, to elevate another group above said group. And of course, it's a concept that was introduced after the Middle Ages. So yeah, sorry for my very special interest TED talk regarding the usage of word anti-Semitism in a medieval context. Because it's actually anti-Judaism. Oh, frick, and I just kinda... Of course they're sitting in a freaking broken trash part of town. Okay, let's just wait here. I wanna see how these guys look like. But maybe I should dress more stupid. So, you know, stupid with dirty clothes. So they don't kind of mistake me. It just struck me that they didn't have anesthesia back in the days. Yeah, anesthesia, I mean, we had, and it's like, there was alcohol. You could always use alcohol. That worked. And at some point there was the so-called Schlafschwamm. Was basically a sponge, drowned in sedative, but doctors said that it usually either it sedated the patient or it killed the patient, and people thought that it was actually the fumes that sedated the patients, but no, it was not the fumes of the said sponge, it was actually the liquid that was dropping on nostrils and mouth. But still, yeah, surgery in the Middle Ages was awful. That's why you had to be super fast. If you wanted to be a good surgeon in the Middle Ages, first of all, you were not a cleric, because clerics were not allowed to touch blood. Which means the doctor, you know, not the Wundarzt, But the real doctor was a lower cleric. He had, in German we call it niedere Wein. This guy would not touch you and operate on you. Nope, that was the surgeon. The surgeon would do that, who was more from the class of the craftsmen, not from the class of the clerics, which studied doctors were. So the studied doctor would stand next to the surgeon and tell the surgeon what he had to do, but he would not touch the patient and operate on him. Of course, it's freaking raining now. So yeah, a good surgeon was a fast one because you did not have time. Your patient was screaming. He was probably held down by other guys because he was not giving a second of chill while you were doing surgery on him. And the worst thing is, he was bleeding as hell. So, a good surgeon is a fast surgeon.
Hey! Hey! Open up! Open up!
You gotta be kidding me. Oh.
What are you doing, Moishe? Futsa Capora, piece of junk. Never mind. We'll cut this shit down.
Oh man, if I knew this was a fighting related thing. I don't even have my armor on. Shoot.
Come on then. So I pay.
Ow.
Burn in hell.
Damn it, I barely see anything. Okay. Woo. Got it. Why did they try to murder me?
Wait. Don't kill him. You're gonna beg for mercy. After this.
We can make a deal. We have some of your people, we can exchange them.
What?
Our people?
He thinks I'm one of those idiots?
We caught some of them yesterday, trying to get to Liechtenstein, just like you.
No, I'm after Liechtenstein because I need to talk to him. I'm not his enemy. But if you know where he is, you better take me to him. Right now.
I have my orders. I'm not supposed to let anyone near him. Especially not someone who just beat my two best men. I'm not a fool.
Okay.
Right. I'll go unarmed. If that'll convince you.
I mean, Samuel is a freaking smart lad. I mean, this entire thing to get rid of me. I wonder if this is scripted or not.
I'll trust you. But in return, you have to trust me. You can't see where we're going.
All right.
Still, this entire setup was pretty darn smart of Samuel.
Those are the rules.
Gotta admit to that. And the entire backstory, you don't come up with something like that out of nothing. Chester's uniform to meet with the Jew painting clowns. That would be a good one, Patria.
Wait. Who is that somewhere?
We will soon find out. Let us in.
Wenches or the neighbor's daughter, any dirt you can dig up. Off you go.
That sounds quite
Who we
noble.
brought now, Sam.
I'm not entirely sure. But he says he knows you and absolutely insisted he had to talk to you.
Okay, either he will recognize me or he will completely wreck me. Oh.
Ah. Of course. Henry. Lord Capon of Perkstein's page. We met on my visit to Rattay. He's all right.
Lord Capon's escort and bodyguard.
Quite.
Right,
Quite.
Vicky. Who could that be?
But tell me, what brings you here?
Well, that's quite a long story, sir.
Well, I've got plenty of time. And
Hiding in a hole in the
actually,
ground.
I enjoy long stories.
Like Veronica from Fallout 3.
You know why?
New Vegas.
Because they demand a lot of wine.
Oh no.
Please, take a seat. And tell me everything.
Also, by the way, one of the important occupations for Jewish people in the Middle Ages was
If I'm
actually
not
making wine.
mistaken,
Ceremonial
Yost
wine.
sent you to von Berkhoff with a message. How did that go?
Not good.
In a word,
That
badly.
worked out quite
Oh.
bad.
How's that?
I hardly know where to start. I'm lucky to be alive. In any case, neither von Berghoff nor the League of Lords are planning to join Jobst.
Good God. I need a drink now. But did you manage to deliver the message in the end?
Yes, but it was touch and go.
I like exciting stories.
I'm sorry for all my medieval
Apart from being ambushed
facts
and almost
thing all the time, but I'm throwing in
Capon
knowledge.
ended up on
But
the gallows for poaching.
sometimes I have
A
this
nobleman
binge
gallows
on
for
certain
poaching?
topics, and I just keep shoveling knowledge into myself. And then I just store it, and at some point I just need a, outlet for it. So now, you guys, you're my outlet for my knowledge about Middle Ages that I usually can't use anywhere else but here. Love you. I hope Astora doesn't clip this one. The hard thing. Yeah,
It
let's
was a
go for this
mistake,
one.
of course. He really did have a noose round his neck, though. But it all worked out in the end.
Good gracious. But tell me, who ambushed you?
Well, that's interesting as well. Istvan Toth and some others.
What?
And betrayed us
Sneaking
one more
rat
time.
From Talmberg?
No.
He's still alive.
Not anymore.
You?
Hmm.
Well done. Let's drink to that.
Death to the enemy.
What happened next?
We wanted to help von Berghoff catch the bandits who ambushed us. We found out they'd taken over Nabokov Fortress, but the fellow who commanded them fucked us right up, along with von Berghoff's entire force. He lured us into a trap. A terrible massacre. Me and Capon were the only survivors.
It sounds like your guardian angel never gets a moment's rest.
There was some luck in it. But it was more that Zizka knew he could get a ransom for Capon.
Wait, Zizka? He's the one who almost killed you.
You know him?
Of course I do. Zizka is in the service of Prokop of Luxembourg, King Wenceslas's cousin.
Aye, we found that out as well.
And what the hell was Istvan Toth doing with him?
Turned out he was
I got it!
spying for von
Oh my
Berghoff.
gosh! I got the mosquito, guys!
Didn't do a great job, fortunately.
Holy frick.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
I am starting to get confused.
Crazy.
That makes two of us.
I just
Maybe we'll
snatched the
understand
mosquito
better
out
if
of
we
the
get
air.
drunk.
You're not holding back, I see. Your health, then. After Zizka took us prisoner, it finally became clear we were on the same side. And Istvan had to flee.
So when did you kill that bastard?
In his
Not till
castle.
sometime later. Just when we thought we were out of the woods and Istvan was gone, he appeared outside the walls of Nabokov again, with von Berghoff and Markvart von Aulitz. Von Aulitz was on his way to Kuttenberg with reinforcements for Sigismund. And with the finger of God.
With the what?
A bombard.
Good lord!
Have you ever seen one? I hadn't, until they used it against us.
I've heard about the bombard. An infernal weapon. Then what?
We didn't have a chance. They blew the tower to pieces and took us all prisoner.
Actually, I really like the sequence because it's quite a good summary of the happenings in the first part. So even if people didn't catch everything, now they get the entire context again. Or if they come back after a break.
Thank God. While we were making our escape, I crossed paths with Toff and finally took my revenge for everything he did.
Dull moment with you, I see. To happy endings, then.
Indeed. Still waiting for the happy ending, though. Charlie, alright, thank you very much for joining our stream today. I hope we will see each other in the next one during the weekend. And especially I hope that you will have a great rest of the week. 2 more days and the weekend is there. So have a good one, Charlie. Thanks and see ya.
A hostage?
That's right. Von Berghoff took him with him. And that's why I'm here, in fact.
Your original plan went badly awry, I must say.
Could be worse.
Worse.
That's the way of the world. For my part, I'm forced into hiding, as you've probably noticed. They're after me as if I owed taxes.
Hey, always glad to be a good entertaining source for chill and relaxed
I know
time.
exactly what you'd say as it happens.
So have a good one, and thanks for joining.
I spoke to Jobs just after we arrived at Sukhov.
And come back, don't forget to come back.
He expressly forbade me to look for you, or try to rescue Capon.
That damned... Did he say why?
Aye. He said you can look after yourself. And as a nobleman, Capon has nothing to fear in captivity.
Ah, Jobst.
I must admit, I see his point. He has plans. He wants to take advantage of the truce while it lasts. And he doesn't want to provoke Sigismund into starting warring again. And he's probably
Which makes
right
sense
about
at that
Capon.
point.
Nobody's going to throw away the chance of a fat ransom, or waste a nice opportunity for blackmail.
It's true I can take care of myself, but the old schemer could at least have warned me, whatever his plans might be.
Zizka sees Jobst as a pain in the arse, too. I mean, he's not fond of him.
Henry.
And he doesn't approve of his plan.
I love Henry sometimes.
Then I expect he and I will see eye to eye. Although I prefer a different strategy to braining all and sundry with a mace. Even so, what brings you to me? You didn't take this risk just to tell me what Jobst is like, or that I should carry on with what I'm doing.
No. My first concern is to rescue Lord Capon. Whatever schemes Jobst is dreaming of.
True. By the way, what is Hans doing? Oh, damn it.
And also, it's about your safety.
My safety?
You know, they tortured us. Zizka, Godwin and me. They asked about Jobst's plans and about you. I'd have held out, but Godwin... He told them where you were.
Where I am? In this city, you mean? That's not such a terrible betrayal. Kuttenberg is a big city. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Not that they have not tried. They almost caught you a couple of times. If it were not for my people.
That's true, of course.
Don't worry about the medieval tangent
But I'm
rabbit
not going
holes.
to bear a
That's why I'm
grudge.
kinda here.
The
Gonna when you came to the
executioner
right
always gets
place.
what he wants. And if he hadn't, we wouldn't be talking right now.
I apologize.
No need. It's not your fault. Nevertheless, let's turn the page. Capon. How do you plan to free him?
That's exactly why I came to see you.
Oh. How's that?
Because you know how to do it.
Right?
You?
You have a lot of confidence in me.
Well, I don't have many options. Well then, am I right?
Sigismund confiscated the property of some burghers and noblemen in the city when they opposed him, and he divided the property up between his loyal followers. He seized Malyshoff Fortress from the Rutards, for instance. And didn't you say, Sam, that he gifted it to von Berkoff?
Yes, that is so.
That was before von Berkoff was in these parts. But if he's here now, where else would he be?
Malyshoff! I've been at Malyshoff in real life. Hell yeah!
That's where his captive will be.
Hell yeah! I'm down for that.
Capon is at Malyshoff Fortress.
Oh man, this will be so good. This will be so good.
Well, it'll be tougher than I thought, but that can't be helped.
Oh, I can't wait to see
We're gonna
Malyshoff
have
in
to
the
get him
game.
out of there somehow.
I admire your keenness, but...
But that is the most insane idea I've heard so far today.
You can't just launch an assault on Malyshoff. It's a strong fortress. We'll need a cunning plan.
Or long ladders and lots of men. That could be arranged, maybe.
Careful! Jobst ordered us not to stir up trouble. And this would be serious trouble. But if Capon simply vanished...
Vanished how, exactly?
I don't know yet.
Sneak in.
But like I said,
somehow.
Malyshoff belonged to the Rutards. And I'm sure they're not keen on the new
We have new
tenant.
allies, I guess. That's a good take.
If you pay a visit to Sir Kunslin Rutard and convince him you have common interests, he'll be happy to think up a solution with you.
Like what?
Who knows? Perhaps Lord Rutard knows of a back door into his old home.
Which is not uncommon
and he might
for
not be
fortresses
averse to an
who have an
arrangement with
emergency
someone who
exit.
will help him take revenge.
Someone like you.
Well, I wouldn't get my hopes
Heinrich der Rache-Engel
But it's the best
again.
we've got, and there's no harm in trying. Where can I find this Kunslin?
Sigismund seized his fortress, but, surprisingly, he let him keep his palace in the city. It's right next to the Italian court.
All right.
Oh man, I want to see the Italian court.
Once you have some news,
Welcher
you know where
Hof
to
in
find
German.
me. Is there anything you want to
Roskidwur.
know before you go?
All right. I'll set off now.
Good luck. It was good to see you again, Henry. And be careful. There's bound to be spies swarming around the palace. This city isn't safe.
Obviously.
Tell me about it. Danger is my daily bread these days.
Oh look, there's a little duck figure. Is it a duck? Is it a seal? Could be a duck. Yeah, it's probably a duck. Well, and I will not duck and cover myself when we move out to Malyshoff Castle in the next stream, because for today, guys, it is late and it is time to end this journey through medieval Bohemia. It was a pleasure to be streaming for you, and I'm looking forward to the next time when we move out into medieval Bohemia. I hope that you will have an amazing rest of the week. 2 more weeks and the weekend will be there, and we'll see each other on this weekend. If you want to join the community, link is in the Discord link is in the description below, so we can stay in touch and you will be informed about the upcoming next streams and also about the upcoming community stream that I will plan, where we play together a few games, have a nice hangout, and just celebrate the games we truly love and desire. Speaking of desires, Stalker patches are out, and after this KCD playthrough, I am returning to Stalker streaming, guys. So, to all of you who have been waiting for more Stalker content on this channel, it is coming after the KCD2 playthrough. Might just take some time till we are going through this. Thank you very much for watching today. It was a pleasure to stream for you, and I hope I will see each other in the next one. Thank you very much, and goodbye.